welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack Basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at the courts in Post Falls, Idaho, as the Lumberjacks getting set to take on the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. The JV boys are playing today. The JV girls are idle, as the Genesis Prep does not have a JV squad. The JV boys currently in solid control of this contest. They are leading 44-29. They are fixing to go, I think it's 4-1 on the year for the JV boys. So off to a good start for them. We do apologize. Had to preempt, cut into the Prepping 2.0 programming tonight due to the game action taking place this afternoon. And we actually started our pregame a little bit later than normal. The pregame normally would have been about an hour long, but we are shortening it down because there is a doubleheader tonight with girls and boys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors, and we'll have the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on KOFE.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. And we are back. JV game just about to wrap up. 52-33 at the just about at the buzzer. 52-33 final ticking off the clock, and that will be the final. JV boys come away with the victory. They are now 4-1 on the season. Good start for the JV boys on the year. Their lone loss, I think, coming against, I think it was the Loggers. I think it was Potlatch JV beat St. Mary's JV. But in any case, this is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on KOFE. We are also live with our audio on YouTube as well here this evening as the varsity game gets ready to start warming up for the varsity girls versus the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. They've got 20 minutes on the clock for that warm-up. We're going to take a quick look at the 2A Central Idaho League. Kellogg, they are on top of the league standings right now as they have a 6-1 record. 1-0 in league play. They beat Bonners Ferry 78-62 in their last action. They will, and that was last night, I believe. They will be at Moscow on the 16th of this month, which is tomorrow. And they are 6th in the Idaho Sports Power Ranking, 5th in the Max Preps rankings. The Priest River girls, they are 5-2 on the season, 1-1 in league play. They beat Riverside in their last game, 46-34. They will be hosting Clark Fork on the 21st. They are 15th in Idaho Sports rankings, 10th in the Max Preps ranking. The Grangeville Bulldogs have a 7-0 record on the season. They have not played any league action yet. They beat Prairie 56-39 last night, and they will be playing Sandpoint at the ICCU Arena in Moscow on the 21st. They are 3rd in the Idaho Sports rankings, 1st in the Max Preps rankings. The Lumberjacks are 1-5 on the season for the girls. They are on a 5-game losing streak. They won their first game of the season, have lost 5 straight since. Their last game was a tough one to take. They lost 74-11 to the Kendrick Tigers on the 2nd of December. They've had a couple of weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks off to prepare for this next game and to work on some things. So I'm sure Coach Crumhauer liked having that. They will host Potlatch next week on the 20th at 6 p.m. varsity only game. Lumberjack girls currently 13th in the Idaho Sports rankings, 22nd in Max Preps. The Orofino Maniacs are 1-4 on the season, 0-1 in league play. They lost 36-35 to Priest River on the 9th. They are at Bonners Ferry on the 16th. They are 17th in the Idaho Sports rankings. Did not see a Max Preps ranking for them on the schedule today. Or on the rankings today. So that is a look at the girls 2A Central Idaho League. We'll take a break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown. It's a tip-off from Post Falls High School, the courts at Genesis Preparatory Academy.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Sun Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Sun Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Tim Parrish back here at the courts in Post Falls, Idaho, home of the Genesis Prep Academy Jaguars, where the Lumberjack girls getting set to do battle with them. Lumberjack girls, like I said, on a 5-game losing streak, looking to break that tonight. They'd like to get another win on the record books. Taking a look at the power rankings and coaches polls. We finally got some coaches polls going on. We don't have no media polls that I've seen yet, but the Idaho Sports Power Rankings top 5 is Malad, Coal Valley, Bear Lake, and Declo. The coaches poll has Malad, Coal Valley, Grangeville, and Declo, and Firth. And in the Max Preps rankings, these are the ones that matter at the end of the season for seeding at state tournament. You've got Grangeville, Malad, Coal Valley, Bear Lake, and Kellogg in the top 5. So bookending the top 5 in Max Preps, a couple of 2A schools with Grangeville girls and Kellogg girls. That's a look at your standings and rankings, or your rankings and polls. We'll take another break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip off live from Genesis Preparatory Academy, the courts in Post Falls, Idaho.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jacksville Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jacksville Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish here at the courts in Post Falls, Idaho, where your Lumberjacks set to take on the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars in non-league action. You got the Lumberjack girls warming up here on the right side of the floor, Genesis Prep on the left, and haven't been paying too much attention to what they've been doing, but right now we'll take a look at area sports on the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, and this is looking at Lakeside and Kootenai. The Lakeside boys off to a good start on their season, defending their state title. The Lakeside boys 3-0 on the year. They beat Kellogg in their last action, 57-27. That was on the 2nd of December. They will be hosting Timberline on the 16th, which is tomorrow. Their girls team is 3-3 on the season. They beat Rogers High School out of Washington 53-35 on the 9th, and they are hosting they are at Wallace tonight. So good luck to the Lakeside Knights in their games tonight and tomorrow. The Kootenai boys off to a slow start. They are 0-2 on the season. They lost 62-47 to Genesis Preparatory JV, and they are at Highland tonight. So good luck to the Kootenai Warriors. That's been a look around the area in high school sports. We'll take another break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette-Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette-Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!" Tim Parrish back here at the courts in Post Falls, Idaho, where your Lumberjack girls warming up to take on the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars in game 2, technically, but game 1 of varsity action, game 1 of our broadcast here tonight. And taking a look at the girls, like I mentioned, 1-5 on the season, 1-2 at home, 0-3 on the road. Lumberjack girls averaging just 38 points per game on the season. Actually, I didn't update that number, and it might have dropped a little bit since that 11-point showing against Kendrick a little while ago. Lumberjack girls, though, not shooting the greatest, 25% from the field, getting up a lot of shots per game, just not getting many of them to fall through. 19% from three-point range, 46% from the free throw line. They are averaging 35 rebounds a game and 8 assists per game. Their opponents, however, averaging 45-plus points per game. Opponents are averaging 33% from the field, 24% from three-point field range, and they're shooting worse than the Lumberjacks from the free throw line, though, 35%. And their opponents are averaging about 39 rebounds per game with 6 assists. Leading scorer on the season, averaging 9 points per game, is Brenna Elliott. She is just a junior, shooting about 23% from the field, 17% from three-point range, 56% from the free throw line. Could imagine what her scoring would look like if she got those shooting percentages up just a little bit. Maddie Thomas, let's see, you're trying to see who's got the best. So Maya Yerout actually has the best field goal percentage, 38%. She doesn't have a lot of shots up, though, so I'm going to go from her to, I guess, Maddie Thomas. Again, probably not a lot of shots up for her either, 33% from the field. Avery Baird, Raven Yerout at about 32% from the floor. Raven Yerout having a good season as a freshman. She is averaging 5 points per game to go along with 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Take a quick look at the Genesis Prep Jaguars here tonight. Last year they were 7-11, 0-4 in league play. This year they have started off with a 4-3 record. They have a new coach at the helm this year, Nate Frisbee. And, of course, the Jaguars in the 1A D1 Central Idaho Conference. Their last action was a win over the Post Falls C team, 52-35. Last year they lost one senior in Maya Anderson, but they do return all-conference player Ella Martin. So that's a player to look out for tonight for the Jaguars. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsor.
Yeah, we are back about a minute and a half until opening ceremony, starting lineups and national anthem. Want to give you a little update on Lumberjack Wrestling. They had a great outing. I think it was last Friday at the annual George Wild Tournament in Kellogg. St. Mary's placed 7th out of 18 teams, and the Lumberjacks had just 11 scoring wrestlers. So they wrestled solid and had 5 on the podium. Those 5 at the 120-pound weight, it was Kelby Harvey finishing 3rd. 160-pound category, Aiden Yearout placed 1st. 170-pound category, Zach Soden placed 3rd. 182-pound grouping was Trey Gibson at 1st. And the 220-pound category was Scott Soden. He was 3rd after averaging an earlier loss in the quarterfinals. Then he beat the same kid for 3rd place later on. So good job by him. Good job by all the wrestlers. St. Mary's gained lots of experience with that one and had some great matches. So it's looking like a good season for this team. They're short right now, I think, due to injuries for some of their wrestlers. Middle school wrestling had a good district tournament, as middle school, they placed 3rd overall at districts. Easton McCurley was placed 2nd. Easton Harvey 3rd. Rylan Harvey 4th. Gabe Halloran 2nd. Parker Thomas 3rd. Owen Chatney was the district champion. Gabe Bartlett 2nd. Donnie Johnson placed 2nd. Vincent Sarton Brayton placed 3rd. And in the girls middle school district tournament, Joey Barta placed 2nd at that tournament. So congratulations to all of those wrestlers. We're going to take a break as they get the opening ceremonies underway, and we'll be back with your starting lineup.
Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Now we are back after the national anthem. Now we'll get our starting lineups. First, for your St. Mary's Lumberjacks, our starters will be the number 1 of junior Brenna Elliott. The junior number 11, Avery Baird. Senior post number 23, Sammy Sint. Another senior number 24, Kayla Jansen. And the final starter, the number 32, junior Danica Sloper.
The Lumberjacks are coached by Gary Drumhauer, Cooper Daniel, and Sierra Baird.
Now the starting lineups for the home team here, the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. The first starter will be junior guard, number 5, Pearl Covey. The next starter is number 10, the junior point guard, Ella Martin. The next starter is the 5'5" junior guard, and number 15, Summer Nelke. The next starter is number 34, 5'6" junior post, Kinsey Lawler. And the next starter is the number 21, who I didn't put on my scoring sheet, is the senior guard, 5'5" senior guard, number 21, Katie Yount. Lumberjacks will be going left to right, wearing their on-the-road green jerseys. The Jaguars in white going right to left on your dial. It'll be Danica Sloper going up against number 34, Kinsey Lawler, in the midcourt circle. Tip is up, controlled by the Jaguars. They'll take it down, left side of the floor, in the hands of the 15 of Nelke, out of the top of the key. Down to the corner, left side, into the post, good movement, shot is up and good, and Kinsey Lawler gets the 2-point bucket from underneath. Genesis Prep with the assist, they take the 2-0 lead. St. Mary's with the ball. Baird has the ball up top, swings over to Elliott, right wing, down to the corner. Long 2 on the way by Taylor Jansen. It is up and good. Elliott with an assist, and we've got a tie ball game 2-2. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by St. Mary's. And the Jags will inbound from side court in front of the scorer's table. Taking care of that is Lawler. She'll trigger it in, gets it into the number 10 of Martin. Martin brings it down, working the right side of the floor. Going to get to the corner, bad pass, and it's going to get into the hands of Baird, and the Lumberjacks will get the turnover from the Jaguars. Going to get a 3-pointer on the way from Elliott. 3-pointer, left side, up and good. Pretty sure there was an assist there. I didn't see who. I forgot to take note of who passed that over to her. Lumberjacks lead it 5-2. Jags working to the free throw line, now to the right wing. Driving, short corner, down to the post, into the paint, shot up, it's up and good by Lawler. Assist by Katie Yount. Lumberjacks' largest lead has been 3. St. Mary's gets the shot down inside by, I believe it was Baird. Shot was no good. Ball is loose, picked up by the Jags for the rebound. Baird was a little bit slow to get up. Looks like she's okay. Down to the left wing, into the hands of Nelke. Nelke swings at the top of the key, down to the right side corner. Right side corner. Rebound came out to Lumberjacks after the missed 3. I'm not used to my positioning right now on the court, and I've got to get that going. The foul. St. Mary's had the rebound. Ella Martin with the foul, and the Lumberjacks will bring it down. St. Mary's at the free throw line, and the ball gets loose and away from Sloper. Sloper's going to turn it over. St. Mary's, though, with a steal back the other way. Going to have a layup. The shot is no good by Baird. And the Jags get the rebound, take it the other way. No good on the layup. But a foul called against the Lumberjacks. Brenna Elliott picks up her first foul. First free throw is no good by the number 21 of Yount. Second free throw. That one is up and good. And we've got a 5-5 ball game, all tied up here. Second tie of the game, and we're only 2.5 minutes into the first. Going to have Baird driving left side of the floor, picks up her dribble to low post, spins, trying to find some room. Shot up no good, but she'll be fouled. And that'll send Baird to the free throw line. Katie Yount picks up her first foul of the game. Second foul against the Jags. Baird to the free throw line. First free throw bounces around, falls off the rim. Baird shooting just 13% from the charity stripe on the season. Second free throw on the way. That one is nothing but net. Lumberjacks reclaim the lead, 6-5, 5:19 to go in the first period of play. Lumberjacks showed a little bit of pressure, back out of it. Jags work it left side. In the hands of the 15 of Nelke. Now it's up to the top to Covey. Covey surveys, now gets it over to the right side to Martin. Martin picks up her dribble in no man's land, back to the top of the key. Nelke controls, swings it to Yount. Yount almost has the pocket picked by Baird. Yount still working. Baird going to get called for a little bit of a reach foul there. Second foul on the Lumberjacks. First foul on Baird. And the Jags will inbound from near side of the floor. 6-5 Lumberjacks lead, 4:49 to go first quarter. Into Martin. Martin swings it over to the top to Covey. Covey sets up the offense, now to the right side. Looking to try to get it inside. A bad pass, overthrow, and it goes right to Elliott, and Lumberjacks will take it the other way. Unforced turnover there by the Jags. Going to get a three by Martin on the way. Short. Going to get the rebound by... The rebound was by, I didn't see Martin check in, so I've got to get her into the game. And who made that shot? It was Sloper, I believe. I don't, now I'm... St. Mary's with a steal. Lumberjacks work it down underneath. I think it's a jump ball tie-up. Lumberjacks get the possession. Samuel inbound. Sent into Jansen. Jansen, the quick put shot up. No good on the attempt. Rebound to the Jaguars. They'll bring it the opposite way. Under 4 to play. Top of the key. Covey gets an open look at 3. It won't fall in. Sloper with the rebound. But has it ripped away from her. Shot was put up, no good. Lumberjacks had the rebound, and St. Mary's dribbles off their foot going the other way. Another turnover on St. Mary's. 8-5, Lumberjacks hold the lead, 3:41 to go in the first. Bring it down for the Jags is Covey. Swings it to the right side to the hands of Martin. Martin straight away now. Now works it over to the right side, back into the hands of Nelke on the wing, top of the key to Yount. Yount works right side, kicks it out to the corner. Nelke's going to trigger the 3. It's going to miss everything. Rebound saved in, but to the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's back the other way. And a bad pass by the Lumberjacks. We're going to go back over to the Jags coming down the floor. We get Brenna Elliott with a little swipe there, deflects that ball out of bounds, not allowing the easy bucket. Checking in for the Lumberjacks is going to be Raven Yearout. Checking out is Sloper. Ball to the wing now, down to the post. Going to get around the defense. Shot is up, no good. I think the Jags are going to get credit for the rebound there, as the ball was tied up with St. Mary's, but the alternating possession will go to Genesis Prep. 3 minutes to go, first period. 8-5, Jacks with the lead. Shot from the high, from about the elbow, then it's going to fall in for Katie Yount. St. Mary's, Yearout to Jansen. Jansen, shot up. It's going to fall in for the Lumberjacks on a nice little transition bucket there. Give the assist to Yearout. 10-7, Jacks with a 3-point lead. Left side, driving, shot up, won't fall. And going to give the rebound to Sammy Sint as she knocks that ball out. And then Brenna Elliott gets the ball taken away from her. And a foul the other way. That's going to go against Elliott. Third foul on the Lumberjacks. Second foul on Elliott. Well, there must have been another foul against St. Mary's I missed earlier. So it shows 4 fouls for the Lumberjacks, 2 for the Jags. That sends the number 10 of Martin to the free throw line, where she makes the first free throw. Jacqueline Lindemeyer checks in for St. Mary's. Going out, it looked like was Sammy Sint. Second free throw on the way from Martin. That one is off the rim. Rebound to Year Out. And St. Mary's gets caught on the line on a pass down the sideline. Turnover St. Mary's. Trying to get it through the press from Genesis Prep, not quite realizing they're right at the edge of the court. And it's a turnover for St. Mary's. 10-8, Lumberjacks lead is 2. The Jags with the ball, driving, trying to find some room to move. A foul going to be called against St. Mary's as the number 14 of Williams tries to split a couple of Lumberjack defenders. That foul goes against Lindemeyer, her first, team's 5th, and that'll send the Jags to the free throw line for the rest of the first period. Williams, first time to the charity stripe. First free throw is up and good. Jags with a chance to tie it here. Williams has a pretty good touch on that free throw shooting. Second free throw on the way. That one bounces around the rim, falls off. Rebound the rebound was to Martin. St. Mary's gets it to Year Out. Year Out, a little quick jump shot. It's up and good. There was an assist for the Lumberjacks there. I didn't see who had it. 12-9, Lumberjacks stretch it back to a 3-point lead. Jags work it down inside. Now kick it to the left corner. Williams has a double team come out on her. Finds the number 34 of Lawler right underneath. An assist for the Jags. A foul coming against the Jaguars on the Lumberjacks possession. That foul looks like it goes against Ella Martin. That'll be her second foul of the contest. Elliott has the ball for St. Mary's up top. Gets it to Lindemeyer at the free throw line. Lindemeyer shot just off the mark. Won't fall in. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt from St. Mary's. St. Mary's backs out of it. Bringing it down the floor is Covey. Down to the left side to Williams. Williams works around the Lumberjack defense. Shot up. Won't fall in. Ball tipped around. St. Mary's ends up with it. Going to give it as a rebound to Year Out as Lindemeyer brings it down. Finds Elliott. Elliott open for 3 just off the back of the iron. Won't fall in for it. Rebound to the Jaguars. 48 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's with a 1-point lead. Shot on the way. No good from Williams. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going to end up in the hands of Lindemeyer, but she is out of bounds. We'll call it the team rebound for the Jags, and they'll inbound with 40 seconds on the clock. Into the top of the key to Yount. She's going to try to drive. The ball comes loose. Turnover on Genesis Prep. I didn't know if the Lumberjacks swiped it out, but the possession going to the Lumberjacks obviously answers that question. She just lost the ball trying to go up for the layup. Elliott to Martin. Martin down to Year Out, short corner. Now they look inside, looking to the post looking to Jansen, and getting in there and trying to tie that ball up is the Jaguars defender. That is number 21 of Yount, and it's going to go out of bounds off of her. Lumberjacks will inbound baseline. Lindemeyer into Jansen. Jansen working on the right side, short corner, looks back in, trying to get it to Lindemeyer. Ball is going to be loose and tied up, and the alternating possession will go over to the Jaguars. I don't know why I want to keep calling them the Tigers. 18 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's with a 1-point lead, 12-11 here in the first period. A little bit of backcourt pressure for St. Mary's. Now they back out of it somewhat. Kind of alternated their pressure. Covey has it up top. Swings over to Yount. Yount to the left or the right side. getting an open run to the rim. Shot no good. Offensive board. Putback is up by Lawler. And we have the lead change. And that's the end of the quarter. The Jags take the lead by 1, 13-12 going into the second period. We'll be back. Lumberjack girls taking on the Jaguars.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
And we are back, getting ready to start the second period of play as Lumberjacks taking on the Jaguars. Lumberjack girls basketball. See what we've got, some substitution changes here on the floor. Jansen is off now. I'm just going to take everybody off and then replace them. So we've got Linnemeyer, Sint, Elliott, Baird, and Yearout. Raven Yearout on the floor for St. Mary's. The largest lead of the game so far for Genesis Prep is 1. St. Mary's led pretty much all of the first quarter. The Jags take the lead right at the last second. Quite literally, just about. St. Mary's will start with the first possession of the second period. Avery Baird controls it for the Lumberjacks. Brings it up to the top of the key. Looks like a zone defense for the Jags. Baird picks up her dribble, looks inside to Elliott. Elliott will skip past to Yearout. Yearout shot long. The rebound goes to Sammy Sint, and Sammy Sint gets the putback and the offensive rebound. Second lead change of the game. St. Mary's up 14-13. Almost a steal by Yearout. Nice job. She gets that ball deflected out of bounds on a kind of a bad pass by the Jags, but the Jags able to keep possession. Into the backcourt with the pass. Yount brings it across, swings it to the corner, left side or right side. Now wing three on the way, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Genesis Prep. Team rebound for the Lumberjacks. 14-13 the score. St. Mary's on top. 7:26 to go in the second period. Elliott brings the ball down. Looking for some help. Gets it across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Now to Sammy. Sammy Sint. Now back to Elliott as she cut into the lane. Shot from the high post about the elbow. Won't fall in. Rebound pulled down by Baird. And the Lumberjacks reset their offense. Over to Sammy Sint. Long, I think it's a 3. Nope, they're going to say a long 2. Elliott with the rebound, or with the assist. Timeout taken by the Jags. St. Mary stretches it to a 3-point lead once again, 16-13. No, it's not a timeout. The ball goes over to the Lumberjacks. We get, I believe, a turnover on the Jaguars. Inbound pass to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer, top of the key, works her way to the right side, picks up her dribble, looks for an outlet, gets it to Baird. Baird, top of the key, directing traffic. Sammy Sint, corner, three-pointer on the way from the left side. That one is short. Fight for the loose ball. Going to be tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Jaguars. 16-13, Lumberjacks up. 6:41 to go in the half. Backcourt pressure from the Lumberjacks. Back out of it fairly quickly. Covey, no, that's Williams. Free throw line. Shot is up, won't go. Rebound right to Elliott. Elliott trying to get a quick break, a fast break down to Raven Yearout. Ball goes out of bounds. Just get a little bit high on that pass, trying to get it down on into Yearout, driving into the lane. Turnover St. Mary's. Again, that pressure from the Lumberjacks. They kind of have it back there, and then they break out of it fairly quickly. Williams right up the free throw line. Backs the ball back out. The wing on the left side, Covey. Covey to the free throw line now, picks up her dribble. Now to Lawler. Lawler's done most of the damage for the Jags, and most of it's been in the paint. Back around to the top. Yount for a straightaway three. It's no good. Rebound, dragged down, pulled in by Baird. St. Mary's back on offense. Baird spins around her defender, working left side. Kicks out to the corner. Three on the way. It's long from Elliott. Ball is going to be knocked out of bounds. Oh. I thought Yearout was the last to touch that, but they say that it was actually the Genesis Prep player, and the Lumberjacks will keep the possession. Yearout from Stint. A little bit off on the shot. Rebound to the Jags. And then the Jags turn the ball over. Bad pass by Genesis Prep. Goes out of bounds. Substitution coming for the Lumberjacks. Yearout's going to go out. Checking back in is Sloper. 16-13 still the score. 5:44 to go. Lumberjacks with the lead. This is the first half, second period. Into Elliott now. It's the low post. Back out to Sint. Sint for three. Open. A little bit short. Fight for the loose ball. It's going to be into the hands of the Jaguars. Jags looking to put one in here. And a little blocking foul there against Danica Sloper. That is Danica's first foul of the second period for either team. Lawler will inbound from baseline. Gets it in for the Jags. Long two, blocked by Sloper. Fight for that loose ball, and it'll go over to the Lumberjacks on the alternating possession as St. Mary's ties that up. 16-13, Jack still with the lead. 5:20 to go, first half. Elliott to the left side. Gets it to the top to Sammy. Sint works her way right, gets open, is going to try to feed it inside, gets deflected back out, ball tied up once again, and now a jump ball that's going to change possession back over to Genesis Prep. I know Coach Crum wants them to work, run the plays a little bit, but Sammy had a pretty good wide open look for three a couple times right there. I'm surprised she didn't just take it. 5:09 to go, first half. 16-13, Jacks lead. We got Lumberjacks putting a little bit more of that press in the back, and I think we're going to get another foul against Danica. That is her second foul really quickly here. Second foul of the quarter for the Lumberjacks, and the Jags inbound. Down to the left side, into the hands of number 15 of Nelke. Nelke, good defense by St. Mary's, not allowing an easy drive into the lane. Going to get the ball stripped away for a moment and tied up again. And I'm going to call it a steal by Linnemeyer.
David Jensen checks back in for the Lumberjacks.
And she also caused the jump ball. And then we get Linnemeyer goes out. After that, Taylor Jansen back in for St. Mary's. St. Mary's at the free throw line. Spin shot is up from Avery Baird, and it is up and good. And a timeout this time. This time it is taken by the Jaguars. It is 18-13 to go in the first half. 18-13 to go. 18-13, Lumberjacks lead, 4:40 to go in the first half. We'll be back.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
And we are back. Quick timeout taken by the Jags as they now trail by 5. That's the largest. No, that is the largest lead that St. Mary's has had. St. Mary's is led by 5. The Jags have led by 1. And Lumberjacks, again, start out with a little bit of a press and they back out of it. Like maybe it's a trap. And when they don't get the trap quick enough, they kind of pull back out. Jags working the ball on the right side. Driving up the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebound by Sammy Sint. Lumberjacks bring it the other way. The shot was up by Nelke. Made a nice move to get away around her defender. Couldn't finish. Going to get a three-point shot on the way by Sammy Sint. That one's nothing but net. Get the assist to Jansen in the corner. 21-13, Lumberjacks lead. I think the Jags had a shot there. It didn't go in. Rebound to St. Mary's. And rebound to Sint. Sint, I think, with another three from straight away. That one didn't go in for. Rebound to the Jaguars. Covey brings it down, gets it to Nelke. Nelke's going to get called for the travel. Turnover on the Jags. Lawler comes back in for the Jags. Coming in for the Lumberjacks is Bailey Martin. Checking out Brenna Elliott to get a breather. 21-13. Lumberjacks up by 8. Into Sloper. Sloper gets trapped. Gets it over to Jansen. They had numbers for a minute now underneath the Baird. Baird tries to make a move to the bucket. It's going to dribble the ball off her foot and out of bounds. Turnover St. Mary's. 21-13. Kind of a, I don't know, it's a weird game. It's a pretty good crowd, but not a lot of energy, not a lot of cheering and stuff. And Jags almost have the turnover, almost get a steal by Martin. The Jags able to get back on it. Jags down the floor, going to get a deflection by Sloper. I'm going to call it a steal by Sloper, actually. Genesis prep with the turnover, but then I think it was Martin that turned it back over, got called for the travel as she got bumped, went to the floor. 21-13, Lumberjacks lead with 3:20 to go in the first half. Lumberjack girls basketball. Williams with the ball for the Jags. Skip pass under the paint for Lawler. Lawler quickly double teamed by the Lumberjacks. Now out to Covey. Covey for three, in and out. Rebound to Lawler. That ball is going to be tipped around, and the Jags able to get again. Jags put up another shot. That one was no good. And St. Mary's with the rebound. St. Mary's with the lead, 21-13. Pass to nobody, but the only gets the ball is Martin. Now she tries to get it over to Sloper. Bad pass, and it'll result in a turnover for the Lumberjacks. Jags driving. They're going to lose a handle on the ball. It's loose down there on the floor. St. Mary's is going to try to get it tied up. They do so. And we have another jump ball called as Bailey Martin able to get on that. And the possession arrow will favor the Lumberjacks. 2.5 to go, first half. St. Mary's leads 21-13. Almost a bad pass by Bailey there. She tried to get it over to Sloper, but Sloper well covered by the number 21 of Yount. Ball is knocked out of bounds. Bailey Martin will check out. Brenna Elliott comes in for St. Mary's. Again, Lumberjacks lead it 21-13. Baird working left side, kicks it over to Elliott. Elliott up to the elbow, almost has the ball stripped away, able to regain, gets on the left wing into Sloper. Sloper's shot won't fall. Rebound goes to Genesis Prep, and then we get a tie-up. Jump ball the possession arrow favors the Jaguars on the jump ball. Again, St. Mary's showing that same backcourt pressure. They got three in the back. Looks like they're trying to get maybe a quick trap or a quick steal, then they back out of it quickly. Nelke with the ball, now to the top of the key. Three-point shot on the way. It's partially blocked by Baird. Rebound was, I think, Elliott. Elliott with the straightaway shot. It won't fall in. Rebound to Sloper. Her putback wouldn't go. Lumberjacks ended up with another rebound and a shot that wouldn't go. Then a pass down the floor looking to get it to Martin, and that one won't get just off the fingertips of Martin, out of bounds. Turnover on the Jags. Yount comes out for the Jaguars. I didn't see who checked in. Might have been the number 10. No, Ella Martin was already in. So I'm not sure who checked in. Over to Sloper. Sloper, going to have the ball stolen away from her. Jags working the ball around. Going to get the ball up top. Nelke drives. Lawler, and we have a whistle and a turnover there on the Jags. It must have been a travel. Checking in for the Lumberjacks is Maya Yearout. Maddie Thomas and Danica Sloper go out. Maya Yearout, Bailey Martin, or Maddie Thomas, I should say, check in. Lumberjacks with a turnover. Jags with a shot. It won't go, but a foul called. First foul in quite a while. It is a shooting foul. It'll send the Jags number 10, Martin, to the free throw line. The foul goes against Maddie Thomas. It is her first. And Ella Martin is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Make it 2 for 3. First bucket and a bit for the Tigers. 21-14. St. Mary's lead is 7. Second free throw on the way. That one is good as well. 3 for 4 from the charity stripe is Ella Martin. All 3 of her points from the free throw line. Backcourt pressure from the Jags. Sammy sent. Cross-court pass to Jansen. Jansen working left side. Closely guarded by Covey. Picks up her dribble. All kinds of pressure on her. Over to Elliott. Elliott to the elbow. Shot up off the mark. Won't fall in. Rebound to the Jaguars. They'll take it the other way. 41 seconds on the clock. 21-15. Jacks with the lead. Down into Lawler. Lawler on Yearout. Yearout. Good defense. Makes him kick it back to the top. Three-pointer on the way. It won't fall. Rebound tipped around. And it's going to be the Jaguars getting the rebound. And a foul going to get called against St. Mary's. Was it a shooting foul? It must have been. Lawler steps to the free throw line. That is Brenna Elliott's second. It shows her third foul on. I'm going to leave it just like that because it shows her second foul on there, but I already had her for 2. Lawler's free throw is no good. It's her first trip to the free throw line. Score remains 21-15 in favor of the Lumberjacks. Lawler, second free throw. On the way, that one's going to rattle around, bounce out, and it's going to be the rebound to Sammy Sint. Lumberjacks quickly down, 17 seconds underneath to Maya Yearout. Her shot is up and good. There was an assist by Lumberjacks there. Might have been Elliott, and we get a turnover by the Jags. They get a travel called on the ensuing possession. 9.4 seconds on the clock, 23-15, Lumberjacks lead. Sammy gets it into Elliott. Elliott to Sammy. Sammy to the corner to Jansen. Back to Sant. She's going to trigger the 3. It's in and out. Maya Yearout almost had an opportunity to get that rebound. And the rebound will go to nobody, and the halftime sound, the buzzer sounds. St. Mary's leads 23-15 over the Jaguars here at the courts at Real Life Ministries in Post Falls. We'll be back with a look at your halftime statistics.
Car's not running right. You want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1,000,000 in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credits for monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUS.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
And we are back. It is halftime here at the courts at Real Life Ministries in Post Falls, home of the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. Lumberjack girls lead 23-15 currently over the Jags in the end of the first half. Taking a look at the team statistics, we'll start with Genesis Prep. They were 5 of 16 from the floor, from 2-point range for 31% in the first half. They were 0 of 8 from 3-point range for a total of 5 of 24, 21% shooting for Genesis Prep. They were 5 of 10 from the free throw line for 50%, and that's how they got to their 50 points. The Lumberjacks, 8 of 18 from 2-point range for 44%. So very nice shooting tonight for the Lumberjacks so far from at least 2-point range. They're 2 of 10 from 3-point range, though, for 20%. 10 of 28 from the field for 36% shooting. And they were 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. That is the team statistics for both teams. Rebounding, St. Mary's had 21 to the Jaguars 16. St. Mary's was 16 defensive and 5 offensive. The Jags had 6 offensive rebounds with 10 defensive rebounds. The Lumberjacks 7 assists. The Jaguars with 3 assists. 14 turnovers for Genesis Prep. 11 turnovers for the Lumberjacks. Points off turnovers, 3 for St. Mary's, none for the Jaguars. Steals, the Jags had 4. St. Mary's with 5. And assists, I think I already said assists. 7 for St. Mary's, 3 for the Jags. The fouling, St. Mary's with 7 first half fouls, Jaguars with 3. Nobody really in foul trouble for either team. 2 fouls for Ella Martin for the Jags. St. Mary's has, I think, Sloper with 2, and I think Brenna Elliott has 2. Taking a look at the individual stats for the Jaguars first. 8 points for Lawler. She's been the leading scorer in the first half of the Jaguars. 3 points apiece for Yount and Ella Martin, and 1 point off the bench for Williams. St. Mary's had 4 points off the bench. The Jags had 1 point off the bench. Individually for St. Mary's, pretty good spread out scoring. Sammy Stint leads the team with 7 points in the first half. 4 points to Taylor Jansen, then 3 points apiece for Baird and Elliott. 2 points for Sloper, and then 2 points apiece for the year out, Maya and Raven, each with 2 points in that first half. Leading in the rebounding side, Sammy Sin has 7 rebounds to go along with her 7 points, so she's close to a double-double here this evening. She leads the team in rebounds. Assists, let's see who's leading assists, is Brenna Elliott with 3. And steals, who's the leader in steals, is Danica Sloper with 2. That is the stats in the first half of play. Lumberjacks lead 23-15. Lumberjack girls over the Genesis Prep Academy Jaguars. We've had 2 ties and 2 lead changes. The Jags led by 1 at one point when they took the lead shortly at the end of the first period. Lumberjacks have led by as much as 8. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half of action from the court here at Real Life Ministry, home of the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. Don't forget, doubleheader action. Lumberjack boys varsity is following this game right here on 1240 KOFE St. Mary's, also on our YouTube audio stream. So be sure to go check that out. We'll be back.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life. Plus, they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tim Parrish back here at the courts, at the courts at Real Life, Genesis Preparatory Academy home courts, Lumberjack Basketball. We've got girls action right now. Lumberjack girls lead at 23-15 at the half. And the girls don't need to do too many things differently in the second half. They maybe should cut the turnovers down a little bit. They do have 11 of those in the first half. And maybe get that free throw shooting up a little bit better. They are only 1 for 2. I mean, they've only shot 2, but they are 50%. But really, if you've shot 2, you hope that you've made both of those and be at 100% shooting from the free throw line. So only two things. If they get to the free throw line, start knocking those down better. But other than that, really, they're playing pretty good. 3-point percentage could use a little bit of tweaking there. You won 2 for, well, I forget what it was, 2 for 6 or 2 for 8. So that's maybe one other little spot. But overall, not too bad. There's been a couple of sloppy passes. But like I said, Jags not taking advantage of turnovers from St. Mary's. Teams will switch directions at the start of the second half. St. Mary's will go right to left on your radio dial. And St. Mary's will start with possession of the second half as well. Both teams huddled up. Lumberjacks with their coach. The starting 5 for the Jags having a quick little huddle. They were with their coach in the key a minute ago. And now the starting 5 having their own little pep talk, and the girls all back on the floor now. So Lumberjacks start with possession, starting 5 on the floor for St. Mary's. Elliott, Baird, Sint, Jansen, and Sloper. As we get ready to start the third period of action. Sint into Elliott. Elliott sets up the offense up top for the Lumberjacks. Over to Baird. Baird, right side. Out at the top of the key. Now over to the corner to Jansen. Short corner to Sammy Sint. Her shot pops around, won't fall in, but the rebound goes to Sloper, and Sloper is able to get the putback in and good for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks strike first and second half. Nice ball movement for the Jags. Shot won't fall, though. Rebound goes to Sloper, and Lumberjacks will go the other way. After the quick shot from the Jags. Baird into the lane. Shot up, a little layup action. Shot won't fall in. Fight for the loose ball goes over to the Jags. Jaguars bringing it back down. That's Ella Martin bringing it down the right side. Corner, looking to get it inside. Ball deflected and taken away by the Lumberjacks. So that was Sloper with the steal. Jags with the turnover. Sloper got the deflection. It went to Elliott. Going to get it to the short corner again. Sammy Sint. Her shot won't fall again from the short corner. Ball is going to be tied up by Avery Baird, but the alternating possession will go over to the Jaguars. (25-15), 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks, largest lead of the game. Jags get it down to Lawler. Lawler's shot is going to rattle home, and she'll be fouled as well.
That's good for Kinsey Lawler. Shooting one more.
There was an assist there. The foul goes against Sloper, and that'll be her third foul. Lawler to the free throw line, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. First free throw, or the second free throw, or only free throw, is right off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Jansen. Left that one a little bit short. St. Mary's brings it the other way. 25-17. Jags for the lead. Bad pass by Sloper, though. Jags get the steal. Ball now loose, opposite in the floor. Jags able to pick it up. Going to get a three-point shot on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound to the Jags. They'll reset their offense. Another three-point shot on the way. It won't fall in. This ball is going to be rebounded by Sloper. Lumberjacks will take it the other way. Baird up over the top to Sloper at the elbow. Sloper down to the corner. Back to the wing. Three-pointer by Jansen on the way. That one won't fall in. Fight for the rebound. And going to be, I think, a jump ball call. I'll give the rebound to Jansen. The ball will stay with the Lumberjacks. Williams checks in for the Jags. Checking out was number 15 of Nelke. Into the top of the key to Sloper. Now back over to Sammy. Sammy sent with the three. Nothing but net. Sammy drains that one from the right wing, basically. Sloper with the assist on that one. 28-17. Lumberjacks stretch it to an 11-point lead. Looking to a nice ball movement there. Gets the shot up. No good. Lawler with the rebound, though. The putback won't go, but she will be fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line once again. Lawler is 0 for 3. That foul is going to go against Sloper again. That is her. No, actually, Sammy said. I was seeing the numbers backwards. That is Sammy's first foul. First free throw on the way by Lawler. She makes that one. 1 for 4 from the charity stripe is Lawler. Makes it a 10-point lead for St. Mary's, 28-18. Second free throw on the way. That one is in and out. Rebound to Sammy Sent, and the Lumberjacks will go the other way. It gets it to Baird. Baird controls it down the floor. Being guarded by Martin. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott, quick jumper from the free throw line. It won't fall in. Rebound to the Jaguars. It's a pretty good look. Just couldn't get the shot in. Coming the other way, a foul against St. Mary's, and I think that one is against Sammy as well. Going up the shot was Williams. I think Sammy Sent just picked up her second. Quick foul. Sends Williams to the line for the second time. She's 1 for 2 for the Jaguars from the free throw line. First one's going to rattle around, bounces out. Looked like it might have been going to fall in at first. Wouldn't stay down, popped back out. Second free throw on the way from Williams. That one is left short. Rebound goes to Sent, and the Lumberjacks go the other way. She gets out to Baird. Lumberjacks on the run over the top to Sloper. Sloper gets a little bit too far under the bucket. Shot won't fall. St. Mary's, though, with a steal. Baird with the steal. And we're going to get a foul on the Jags afterwards. First foul of the second half. That one goes against Ella Martin. That is her third foul. Team's first for the Jaguars. Sammy Sent inbound from near side. Sammy to the corner to Jansen. Jansen looking to the post. Sloper spins. Her shot won't fall in on the turnaround jumper. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. 28-18 still the score. Just under 5 to play, third period. Lumberjacks lead. Three-pointer on the way. In and out. Fight for the loose ball, and it's going to be taken down by the Jags. Another three-pointer on the way. It won't fall. This time the rebound to Elliott. Down to Jansen. Jansen, short corner, shot on the way. A little long. Rebound tipped around. Elliott with the rebound. And the putback is up and good for the Lumberjacks. 30-18, Lumberjacks lead. Driving shot is up, but a blocking foul called. I thought Jansen might have gotten set down in there, but no. The shot is also good. And that shot was up by Martin. Her first shot from the floor. Raven Yearout's going to check in. Getting a breather is Sloper. 3 for 4 from the free throw line is Martin. And she makes the bonus. 6 points now for Ella Martin. Lumberjacks lead by 9, 30-21. Gonna get the ball underneath. Gonna get the shot blocked. Jansen has her shot blocked. We get a steal though. So Genesis Prep with the rebound. Genesis Prep with the block. And then Elliott with the steal. And a foul against the Jags. Covey picks up her first foul. Elliott to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Elliott 56% from the free throw line on the season. 31-21, back to a 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw on the way. Nice touch, a little bit off the mark though. Rebounds the Jaguars. 31-21, Lumberjacks lead by 10, under 4 to play in the third period. Jags working it into Lawler. Lawler kicks the ball back out and out of the top into, that's Williams. Now they're looking inside again. Lawler gets free, and Lawler puts it up and good off the glass. When they get the good looks, they can get those looks to Lawler inside. And she's done most of her damage in down low. Raven Yearout coming the other way. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott shot high off the glass, or off the rim. It won't fall through. And the rebound goes back to the Jags. Jags with the ball coming near side. Martin's going to drive. And this time the Lumberjacks get the benefit of the charge there, as the number 10 of Ella Martin gets called for that. That is her fourth foul on the offensive foul. So Ella Martin going to check out here in a moment. Coming in for her is Summer Nelke. Coming in for the Lumberjacks is Jacqueline Linnemeyer. Going out to get a breather is Taylor Jansen. A little bit of backcourt pressure from the Jags. St. Mary's gets it over to Elliott. Elliott to Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer down inside is going to get her shot blocked, but able to get her rebound. Elliott with the bucket after the Lumberjack rebound. Going to get a shot up by Lawler. It won't fall for Genesis Prep from inside. Rebound to Baird. 33-23, back to a 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Under 3 to play, third quarter. Baird gets it to Jansen, or not Jansen, that is Sammy Stint. And Sammy Stint from the left corner buries the three. And I think it was Baird with the assist. 2:38 to go. Lumberjacks stretch that lead back out to 13 in the third period. We'll be back after the timeout by the Jags.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887.
And we are back. Jags with the ball in. St. Mary's with a little bit of backcourt pressure. We have some stuff. Nope, that's the right guys in there. Driving in the lane, shot up by Yount. Highly contested. Ball bounced around. Rebound goes finally to Yearout. Shot up by the Lumberjacks the other way. It won't fall. Offensive rebound for Elliott. Her shot won't fall. Rebound to the Jags, and I think we're getting a foul against the Lumberjacks. Bailey Martin is checked in for the Lumberjacks for, looks like Baird is out. Bailey draws that foul. That is, or commits that foul, and it puts Williams to the free throw line for the Jags, shooting 2 as Lumberjacks with 5 fouls. First free throw left a little short. Williams is 1 for 4 from the stripe for the Jaguars. Next free throw on the way. That one looks good, and it is. Nice touch on that one. 36-24, Jags with the lead. The Jags with their own backcourt pressure. Martin with the ball. Tries to get it to Elliott. Bad pass kind of by the Lumberjacks and a turnover by St. Mary's there. Steal by Genesis Prep. They get it down inside to Lawler. Good defense. Can't get any good open look. Williams from the left side of the floor. She gets stood up by Yearout. Now back to the wing. Driving is Nelke. Back to the top to Yount. Deep three. Off back iron. No good. Ball pops out just perfectly for the rebound for the Jaguars. And a foul by St. Mary's, I believe. That goes against Jacqueline Linnemeyer. Her second foul sends Katie Yount to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Jags. Yount is 1 for 2 from the charity stripe in the contest so far. Makes the first free throw. 36-25. Jacks with a 11-point lead right now. Minute and a half to go in the third. Next free throw up and good as well. Back to a 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Backcourt pressure from the Jags. Gets it. Trying to get it over to Bailey Martin on the sideline. Can't quite handle a pass. A little bit too much heat on it. Turnover on St. Mary's. Jags trying to make the comeback, trailing by 10. Bring it down the right side of the floor is Nelke. Nelke almost lost the handle, able to recover. Gets the ball over to Williams. Williams working on the left side, looking into Lawler in the post. She's backing down Sint. Said nowhere to go. Gets up to Kobe. Three-pointer on the way from Yount. No good, but there for the rebound was Lawler. The shot was no good, and the rebound was to Sammy. Going the other way, ball gets deflected out of bounds, I believe, by the Jags. St. Mary's keeps possession. Martin to Yearout. Yearout right around her defender. Can't get the shot to fall on the layup. Rebound goes to the Jags. That was a perfect move. Good look by Yearout. Just couldn't get it to go in. They get that ball inside the Lawler. Going to get a blocked shot by Linnemeyer. Rebound the Jags, though. Offensive board. Going to get a shot from the elbow. It's in and out. Again, Lawler with the rebound. Lawler, I think Elliott had a partial block and then another rebound for Lawler, but then a foul on Elliott. Elliott picks up her third. And it'll put Lawler to the free throw line for Genesis Prep. 1 for 5 from the free throw line. First free throw off the front of the iron, bounces out, won't fall through. Substitution coming for St. Mary's. Taylor Jansen comes in. Sammy Sint gets a breather. She'll head to the bench for a minute. Lawler lines up for the second free throw. Second free throw on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes to Raven Yearout, then Raven is fouled. Only the third, oh no, I have 4 fouls already for the Tigers, or the Jags. That is the 4th foul. That'll go against Lawler. It's her first foul of the game. 4 fouls now for the Jaguars. Linnemeyer trying to get across the timeline, directing traffic, picks up her dribble, going to skip it ahead to Elliott finally. Elliott to Martin. Martin, open 3. Shot is just off the mark. Rebound's going to be lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Jags. So St. Mary's will get the team rebound. Linnemeyer will inbound. Jansen, corner left side. Yearout to the top to Elliott. Elliott working for room. Gets over to got it down to Martin. Martin looking to the low post to get into Yearout. Yearout thought about going up the shot, then kind of second-guessed it, went to pull it back down and looked for an outlet, and then she ends up dragging her foot, gets called to travel. Lumberjacks back on defense. The Jags try to finish with the final bucket in the third. Yount to Nelke. Nelke working right side, looking into the post. Lawler shot too hard off the glass. Rebound goes to Yearout. Raven Yearout. St. Mary's can't do nothing with it though as the clock runs out, and that's how the third period will end. 36-26 Lumberjacks lead. We'll be back with the fourth period.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is a place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Real quick check there. The second half has the Lumberjacks added 4 turnovers to their total. The Jags with 6 turnovers to their total, but no more points scored by either team off of turnovers. Quick stat check. Leading scorer right now is Sammy Sint for the Lumberjacks, 15 points. She's on a double-double run tonight, 15 points, 11 rebounds with a period to go. Jags will start with possession. Bringing it down the right side is Martin. She's going to drive all the way, count the bucket, and the foul.
That's good for Martin.
Martin's second bucket from the floor. Linnemeyer picks up the foul, and that is the third on Linnemeyer.
Number 42, Jacob Linnemeyer.
Ella Martin is 4 for 5 from the free throw line for the Jaguars. And she's going to take that old-fashioned three-point play, and it's 36-29. Lumberjacks still hold the lead, but it's not a large lead. And we get a turnover by the Lumberjacks. Lawler working on the far side. They're going to get a 3 from Ella Martin from the corner. That shot won't fall. Rebound tracked down by Genesis Prep, though, and they'll reset. Going to get that shot up. It won't fall. Another rebound for the Jags, but then they throw the ball away after that. So turnover on the Jaguars. Lumberjacks need to watch the turnovers. Another turnover by St. Mary's, almost a turnover. Well, it is a turnover. Going to get another steal, a turnover by Elliott, and now a foul the other way against St. Mary's. And this foul looks like it might go against Linnemeyer, and it will. 4th foul on Linnemeyer. Linnemeyer will check out. Coming in for her is Danica Sloper. So the Jaguars getting more aggressive here in this final frame. And it's Summer Nelke has the ball poked away from a minute by Elliott. Going to get a big block shot there by Bailey Martin as they try to take the 3 from the corner. It's going to go out of bounds off of St. Mary's. Good defense there by Bailey Martin. Jags looking to get it in. Low post, shot is up, partially deflected by St. Mary's. Rebound was to Year out. St. Mary's going the other way. Gonna get a blocked shot there, but another turnover by St. Mary's. Gonna get a shot up, no good. Rebound to Elliott. And the ball deflected out of bounds by the Jags. Going out is Bailey Martin. Checking back in is Avery Baird. So Lumberjacks struggling with some turnovers here in the early part of the 4th. There's probably another one, a bad pass by St. Mary's. Throwing that one a little bit too high. St. Mary's trying to hold on to that lead. Now we're going to get a steal by Baird. St. Mary's finally gets a turnover. Going to have Elliott driving left side. She's going to pull up for the quick jumper. Don't know if she quite knew where she was on the floor. I mean, it was an air ball. Rebound to Genesis Brett, but a bad pass. Steal by Baird. Turnover Jags. Shot on the way by St. Mary's. That shot is no good by Jansen, who is back into the game for the Lumberjacks. Let's see who it is. I think it's Jansen. Shot on the way from the Jags. It won't go in.
David Martin checks back in for the Lumberjacks.
Martin is back in for St. Mary's. I think Elliott came out. Jags with the ball. Shot up. Count the bucket by Lawler and the foul. Sammy Sint picks up foul number 3. Lawler goes to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and they score quickly down to a 5-point lead for the Lumberjacks. After leading by as much as 13, the Jags have cut into it here in the fourth. Free throw is no good. Rebound no to the Jags. Right now it's all Jags at the early going. Nelke, top of the key. Three-pointer on the way by Martin. Shot won't fall. Rebound goes to Jansen, who is into the game. I think Jansen checked in for Sloper. And St. Mary's with a turnover again. Lumberjacks all of a sudden kind of losing control of the ball there. They turn it over once again. 36-31. St. Mary's trails by 5, or leads by 5. Jags with a chance to cut into that some more. Covey with the ball. I don't think St. Mary's has scored here in the fourth, even though it's only 2.5 minutes in. Going to get a three-pointer on the way. That one won't fall. The Jags have not been able to make from the three-point range. You're out to get the rebound. And then the ball deflected out of bounds by Genesis Prep. So St. Mary's will inbound, but again, the Jags playing some stiff defense here. And again, St. Mary's with a turnover. Things kind of coming apart here a little bit for St. Mary's. A turnover back the other way, though, by the Jags. St. Mary's needs to stop the bleeding here as far as the points that the Jags have scored to cut this lead. Coach Krumhauer is going to take a timeout, get with his team, calm them down a little bit. It's a 30-second timeout. 36-31, Jacks with the lead, 5:18 to go in the fourth. We'll be back.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
And we are back. St. Mary's needs to get a little bit of life going as they have had a troubling start to their fourth period. Lumberjacks will inbound. Pressure from the Jags. Sammy needs to get it in. Gets it to Baird. Baird works it across the timeline, down the left side of the floor, on the wing. Tries to spin around her defender. She's going to force up a shot there. St. Mary's with the rebound, though. Going to get a foul, I think, against Genesis Prep. Looks like it's going against Katie Yunt. It's her second personal. Lumberjacks will inbound into Baird. Baird going to shoot the long two. It's no good. Year out, I think, had the rebound. Ball deflected out of bounds by the Jaguars. St. Mary's will keep the possession. Oh, no, a foul. A foul against Katie Yount, and that is her third foul. Into Year out. Year out. Shot up, no good, but a foul there going to be called on Lawler, her second, and the Jags quickly have 3 fouls in the fourth. And that'll send Year out to the free throw line. That's Raven Year out. 25% from the free throw line on the season. First free throw is up and good. 37-31, narrow 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks, led by 13 earlier in the contest. Second free throw from Year out leaves that one a little bit short. Rebound pulled down by Genesis Prep. They're quickly down the floor. Covey with the ball up top. Picks up her dribble, goes over to Yount. Yount tries to get around Bailey Martin. Martin's going to get called for a foul there. And Bailey Martin will come out. Checking back in is Brenna Elliott. Don't know how many fouls or how many turnovers St. Mary's had in that early part, but I think it probably was 4 or 5. Going to get the ball loose. Last touch by the Jags. It goes out of bounds, so a turnover on Genesis Prep. St. Mary's facing that backcourt pressure from the Jaguars. Going to have Elliott. Gets it over to Year out. Year out. Tries to go over the top. It's stolen away. Doesn't put quite enough underneath it to get it over to Jansen, who was open. Almost another turnover there by the Jags, but being able to track that ball down is Covey. Right side, Ella Martin, little floater, shot won't go. Rebound to Genesis Prep. Three-pointer on the way. That shot won't fall in. Baird gets the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Gonna feed it down to Elliott. Elliott from the elbow. Shot off the glass. It rattles around, falls out. Nice looking little turnaround jumper from Brenna Elliott from the elbow. It won't fall in. It bounced back and forth in the rim and popped out. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Jags, so St. Mary's will inbound. Baird with the ball poked away. Goes out of bounds off of the Jaguars. St. Mary's will re-inbound. Situational kind of awareness. They got to be aware of the people around you on that floor as you get that ball poked away. Elliott has the ball right side of the floor. Picks up her dribble, goes to Jansen. Jansen has the ball slapped out of her hands. Jags into the paint. Shot up. It won't fall in. Rebound to Lawler. And I think a foul against the Lumberjacks.
Number 22,
Raven Yearout picks up her first foul, I think. Puts Lawler to the free throw line. St. Mary's with 5 fouls. Lawler's missed all but one free throw, though. She misses that one. She is 1 for 8. Second free throw by Lawler on the way. That one is no good. And a foul on the attempt at the rebound. That one will go against the Jaguars. That one goes against Yount. That is her 4th foul. 37-31, still a 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Elliott gets over to Sloper. Sloper came back in. I think she came in for Jansen, but I'm not sure. We'll see. That ball is deflected out of bounds by the Jaguars. No, Sloper is in. Okay, let's see here. Yep, I line up right. No, Jansen is out there. Going to get shot away by St. Mary's. It won't go. Jump ball called, and the possession will go over to St. Mary's. Stay with St. Mary's. Sammy Stent inbound, gets it to Elliott. Elliott left side, gonna drive. Tries to force up a shot there, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna call it a steal by Genesis Prep. As I think just trying to kind of huck that shot up there. Now St. Mary's gonna get called for a foul the other way, a little bit of a reach in there. Thought they had a clean steal, but no, foul against the Lumberjacks. Avery Baird picks up foul number 2. Katie Yount to the free throw line. She is a 3 for 4 from the Cherry Stripe. Missed her first one, has hit all of them since, and counting that one. St. Mary's going to take a timeout in between the free throws as the Jags will cut it to a 5-point lead. It is a full timeout. We'll be back. 37-32. Jags lead with 3:20 to go in the game.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh POW. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you in a
Out of the timeout, I think the Jags made the other free throw. That's right. That was Yount. Lumberjacks with the ball, shot up and good. Danica Sloper with the bucket. 39-33, St. Mary's leads by 6 with under 3 to go. Foul against St. Mary's. I think that's going to go against Baird. It does. That is Avery Baird's third foul. So the Lumberjacks have 9 turnovers in the second half now, 8 for the Jaguars, and I'm pretty sure I'm entering these properly. So the Jags have not made any points off of those turnovers, though. First free throw was missed by Yount. Second free throw is good. Most of Yount's points are from the free throw line tonight. Pressure from the Jaguars. Baird picks up her dribble up over the top and a turnover by St. Mary's. Letting the pressure affect him on that press. Yount drives from the right side into the lane. Shot goes in and a foul. And that makes it a 39-36 score with Yount, one of the top free throw shooters tonight, going to the cherry stripe. Lumberjack girls once again have led by as much as 13. Fourth foul on Sloper. Free throw is up and good by Yount, and it's 37-39. Lumberjacks lead is cut to 2. Looking into the paint. Good ball movement into Sloper. This comes from Jansen. Lumberjacks have got to settle in here and play some good basketball in these last 2 minutes. They could see this game slip away from them. Down to Covey. Nobody on Covey. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. It's Lawler with the rebound. And a foul on St. Mary's. There's a lot too much contact from behind. Lawler will go to the free throw line. That looks like that foul is on Baird. And that is her fourth foul. Bailey Martin will come in. Avery Baird will check out. Again, Lawler, if you're going to foul somebody, she's the one right now that's struggling from the charity stripe for the Jaguars. Only made 1 out of like 10. And misses that one. She is 1 for 10 from the charity stripe. Lawler taking her moment to try to gather her composure and misses that free throw as well. Rebound to Sloper. St. Mary's going the other way. And a steal by the Jags. Bad pass by Elliott, and Elliott going to draw the foul or get called for the foul. 4 fouls on Elliott now. And the Jags back to the free throw line. They'll send Covey to the free throw line. This will be the first time for her to the charity stripe. 41-37. Lumberjacks doing everything they can to try to give this game away here late in the fourth. First free throw is up and good by Covey. Her only point so far of the game from the charity stripe. 41-38, 3-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw on the way. That one is in and out. Rebound goes to Sammy Sint. Sloper over to Martin. Martin looking to get it into Jansen. Jansen to Sloper. Sloper shot no good, but a foul, and I believe that foul might go against Ella Martin. If it does, it'll be her 5th. And it is, nope, it's going to go against Katie Yount, but it's still the 5th foul. So Yount fouls out with 11 points for the Jaguars. Sends Danica Sloper to the free throw line. First time, I think, for her to the charity stripe. She's 50% on the season from the free throw line. And that first one's going to battle or bounce around and falls just off the rim. That one teased the whole crowd as it hopped around the rim a couple times and then rolled off the left side. Next shot on the way. That one as well is off the mark, but the rebound goes to Jansen. 3-pointer on the way by Elliott is no good. Rebound went to Sammy Sint. And Coach Krumhauer is going to call a timeout real quick. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Yeah, we are back. Once again, Lumberjacks played pretty solid through 3 quarters of play here. And then all of a sudden in the fourth, the press has been giving St. Mary's some trouble. A lot of turnovers here. I think they probably have just about as many turnovers in the fourth quarter as they've had through the whole 3 quarters of the game. Amazingly, those turnovers haven't really hurt them as much as you'd think, as I still have no points off turnovers for the Jags, but another turnover there for St. Mary's. Steele going to get a shot up. It rattles around and falls in. Didn't see who made that for the Jaguars. 41-40, Lumberjacks lead is down to 1. Elliott, low post, backs it back out. Up to the top to Martin. St. Mary's going to slow things down. Shot clock not being used for the varsity girls game. Teams, again, don't have to use the shot clocks here. Going to get it to Martin. Down to the corner to Sint. Into Sloper. Sloper shot is up and good. Give the assist to Sammy Sint. 43-40. Jack's lead is 3 points. Jaguars with the ball. Summer Nelke drives. Looking to Lawler. Ball slapped away into the hand of the Jags still, though. They do have it. Williams looking for somebody. Shot. Oh. I think Sloper had a clean block. I think the foul is going to go against Bailey. It is. Bailey Martin gets the foul called against her. That sends Ella Martin for the Jaguars to the free throw line, and she has been pretty good. She's 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. And that first one's going to fall through. Cuts it back to a 2-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Second free throw on the way. That one off the front of the rim, won't fall in. Fight for the loose ball. We're going to get a foul called against the Jags. So the rebound goes to Sammy Sint. The foul goes against Lawler. And that is the 5th foul for the Jags, so it'll send Sammy Sint to the free throw line. Sammy's been 70% for the season. And these are ever critical free throws here late in the contest. First free throw is up and good by Sammy. Sammy Sint up to 16 points in the contest. She's gone quite a while without a bucket here in the second half. Second free throw on the way. She makes that one, and it could be no. She missed that one. Rebound to the Jaguars. That one would have made it a 2-possession game, but it's still only 1 possession. 37 seconds on the clock. Corner to Covey. Covey on the left side. Now to the top to Williams. Williams working against Sint. Picks up her dribble. Goes over to Nelke. Nelke to Lawler. Lawler working her way underneath. And a foul on the floor. It looks like they're going to call a foul on St. Mary's. Lawler was backing Sloper down. Sloper had her arms up straight and was moving with her. I don't really know where that foul came from, but that's the 5th foul on Sloper. She'll foul out of the contest with 8 points. That one was an interesting call there. Looked like Sloper was doing everything right. Raven Yearout will check in. That'll send, I believe it's Lawler back to the free throw line. Again, the one person that struggled from charity stripe for the Jags has been Lawler. She is 1 for 11 from the charity stripe. Lumberjacks lead by 3. First free throw in and out. Struggles from the charity stripe for Lawler continue. 1 for 12 now. Second free throw on the way. That one a lot better angle, but the shot is no good, and the rebound goes to Yearout. Lumberjacks have got to get across the timeline. Pressure from the Jags. Going to get it to Year Out. Year Out right side. Timeout taken by Coach Krumhauer. He doesn't want to take the chance of getting that backcourt violation. It's a full timeout with 14 seconds to go. 44-41, Lumberjacks with the lead. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. And we are back. 14 and a half seconds on the clock. St. Mary's holding on to a 3-point lead after leading by as much as 13 in the contest, 44-41. The Jags are going to try to get a quick steal here, but Lumberjack, and if they don't get it, they might have to get the foul. Over to Elliott. Elliott underneath, shot up. It won't fall in for Elliott. Kind of surprised St. Mary's took that quick shot. Rebound's going to end up going to Genesis Prep. I'm really kind of surprised. Elliott should have held on to that ball, and now the Jags are going to take a timeout themselves. It is a full timeout for the Jaguars. Krumhauer is probably going to tell Elliott, didn't need to shoot that. Just hold on to that ball. Let the clock run out or make them foul you. But you put up that shot, so it gives a little bit of life to the Jaguars with 7.1 seconds on the clock. The Jags need a three-pointer to send it into overtime. So the Lumberjacks need to be smart, not foul here, not foul on any shot, not foul on a two-pointer. Definitely don't foul on a three-pointer. But you definitely do not want to send the Jags to the line with the opportunity for a three-point play. So put a little bit of pressure on them around that arc. Don't let them get a clean look at three-point, as they haven't made one all night long. But, hey, that one shot is all it takes to tie this game up. So that one three-pointer made on the night could be this one. So you definitely don't want to give any free shots, but you don't want to foul them either, obviously. Put on a little bit of backcourt pressure as well to slow them down in the backcourt, take some of that time off the clock. So Lumberjack showing a little bit of a press here. Clock started. They get it across the timeline, and the coach is now going to take a quick timeout for the Jaguars as they get it across the timeline. And that's actually a smart play for him, as that one was just to get the inbound pass to be a little bit closer to the bucket. So now they'll inbound from their side of the floor in front of their bench and have a little bit more time. Not really a lot of time, but they just have a little bit better chance. It's going to be not quite a catch and shoot event, but it's going to be pretty close. 3.8 seconds on the clock. The lead is 4. 44-41. Lumberjacks with the lead. The Jaguars need a three-pointer to send it into overtime. So St. Mary's has to play smart. Let them take that three-point shot. Do not foul them, especially if they happen to make that three-pointer. You don't want to give them a chance for a bonus to win it from the free throw line. So the Jags are going to inbound quickly. Looking, trying to get somebody. 1.2 seconds. They have to fire that shot up at the buzzer. No good by Covey and the Lumberjacks. They weather the storm and come away with the victory over the Jaguars. St. Mary's had that game in hand. The Jaguars fought back valiantly to make this a very good game at the end. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll give you a quick recap of that. Then we'll go into our pregame for the boys.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
And we are back. Lumberjack girls weather that storm, come away with the victory over the Jaguars. As 44-41, Lumberjacks improved to 2-5 on the season. Team stats: the Jags were 21% from the field shooting tonight. St. Mary's 31%. And that helped quite a bit. The Jags, one big thing that hurt them, 0 from 20 from three-point range, and 17 of 39 from the charity stripe. They only shot 44% from the free throw line, as they went to the free throw line a lot tonight, but they did not make enough of them. So the three-point shooting and the free throws hurt the Jags here tonight in this one. St. Mary's with 35 rebounds, the Jags with 26. Turnovers ended up with St. Mary's 27, the Jags with 22. And I only had 2 turnover points for the Jaguars. So St. Mary's ended up turning the ball over a lot in that fourth quarter. The Jags didn't take advantage of it. I mean, they got their points to make the comeback, but most of it was off of missed shots by St. Mary's and not from those turnovers. So several things there that could have really turned this game into a loss for St. Mary's would have made it 6 straight. The Jags had 15 steals. St. Mary's had 10 steals. Individual scoring for the Jaguars, 13 points for Lawler, 10 points for Martin, 11 points for Yount, 2 points off the bench for Williams, 1 point for Covey. For the Lumberjacks, leading scorer was Sammy Cinch. She finished with 16 points and 14 rebounds, double-double for Sammy. 8 points for Sloper, 8 points also for Brenna Elliott, 3 points for Baird, 3 points for Raven year out, 2 points for Maya year out, and that's about it for the scoring. Running through those stats really quick because we're going to get on with our pregame for the varsity boys. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with that pregame for the Lumberjack boys game coming up next.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturday. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount. And we're back now with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off for the Lumberjack boys versus the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars. Nice to see Jared Badgett here in the house cheering on his Lumberjacks. As most of you probably know, back in St. Mary's, he had a pretty bad work accident and went through quite a bit of medical help, medical treatment, and he is still on the road to recovery, looking pretty good though, and we're glad that Jared is doing good. Anyways, back to the Lumberjacks, back to the Central Idaho League. Taking a look at the standings, Kellogg sits at 4-3 with a 1-0 league record. They beat Wallace last night 39-23. They will be playing Sandpoint at the ICCU Arena in Moscow on the 21st. They are 20th in Idaho sports rankings, 18th in Max Preps. Orofino 2-4 in their overall record, 1-0 in league. Beat Timberline 58-15 in their last game. That was last night. They will be at Bonners Ferry on the 16th. They are 19th in Idaho sports rankings, 23rd in Max Preps. Grangeville 0-2 on the season. Lost 64-19 to McCall Donnelly in their last game. They are at Clearwater Valley on the 18th. They are 24th in the Idaho sports rankings. St. Mary's 0-4 on the season. Lost 56-64 at Timberlake in their last game. They will be at Potlatch, I believe, on the 19th. They are 23rd in the Idaho sports rankings, 21st in the Max Preps rankings. First time in a long time we've seen St. Mary's that far down in the rankings. Priest River 1-5 on the season, 0-2 in league play, lost 70-51 to Lakeland on the 13th. They are going to be taking on Coeur de Christ Academy tonight. They are 26th in Idaho sports rankings, 24th in Max Preps. The Idaho sports rankings top 5 is Ambrose, Coal Valley, Declo, Compass Charter, and Marston. The coaches poll is Ambrose, Coal Valley, New Plymouth, Firth, and Declo. And the top 5 in the Max Preps rankings, Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Nampa Christian, and Aberdeen. Take a quick break. We'll come back with more after this.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
Tim Parrish back here with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off from the courts at Real Life Ministries in Post Falls, Idaho, home of the Genesis Preparatory Academy Jaguars, as the Lumberjacks boys getting set for their game. Lumberjack boys off to kind of a bumpy start. First couple of games, it was a field goal percentage. Last game, it was really the turnovers that doomed the Lumberjacks. They probably should have won the game at Timberlake, but 25 turnovers or so really hurt the Lumberjacks. You know, they'd averaged 10 turnovers per game in the first 3 games, and that one they just had a very bad game in taking care of the ball, and it hurt them in the end of that one, as the game was fairly close most of the way through. Lumberjacks have got a few things to work on. They've had about a week and a half or so to work on those things, and we'll see if they've been able to sharpen the knife, so to speak, and get things rolling in the right direction for them on this early part of the season. It's a young squad. We all know that, and I've already talked to a few people that have asked a couple of questions, you know, and my biggest thing that I say is I think St. Mary's, I think Lumberjacks are okay. I think the boys are going to be fine. They're just kind of finding their way with this young group of kids. One returner with the most, with a lot of varsity experience, and that's Wyatt Holmes, and Seth Swallows has quite a bit of varsity experience as well. But those are the only 2 guys returning that have that varsity experience. There's several guys, the sophomores that were on as floaters that went down to state and stuff, but they didn't get a lot of playing time on that varsity squad last year. So it's a new look for the team. You got these sophomore guys that have a lot of potential, but they have to figure out that speed and physicality of the varsity side of things. So they're still learning that, and they're getting there. St. Mary's does have a little bit of a height disadvantage here and there as well. On paper, they don't, because you see the 6'5", 6'6" of Kyle Smith, the 6'6", 6'7" of Trenton Ribrick on that varsity roster. They haven't seen any playing time yet on the varsity side of things. Me personally, I'd like to see them get in there, see if they can help out that varsity side of things with some of their height and size. But, you know, I'm not the coach, and Coach Chase obviously doesn't quite think they're quite ready for that yet. But watching them on the JV side, they're coming along. They're looking a little bit stronger every game. So do I expect to see Kyle and Trenton Ribrick get a little bit of playing time this season, maybe work into maybe a bigger role? I definitely do. But right now they have not been able to see the floor, and I'd actually like to see them get on the court. St. Mary's just averaging 48 points a game right now while giving away 62 points to their opponents. 29% field goal shooting for the Lumberjacks, 25% three-point shooting, 49% free throw. Not numbers you want to see necessarily for St. Mary's. They're also averaging 32 rebounds per game. Not bad. 10 assists per game. Not bad either. Their opponents, though, shooting 39% from the field, 33% from three-point range, 73% from the charity stripe. They are being out-rebounded by their opponents by about 4 rebounds per game, 36 to 32. St. Mary's does out-assist their opponents, though, 10 to 8. Leading scorer so far on the season, the senior Seth Swallows, 13 points per game, shooting 38% from the field. Very nice field goal percentage for him. 39% from three-point range. Again, another good percentage for the team. He leads probably in both of those categories across the roster. Wyatt Holmes, the next senior and also the next leader in scoring, 11 points per game, 26% from the field. A little bit low. Probably want that number a bit higher. 23% from three-point range. Definitely want to see that number higher. And under 50% from the free throw line. Again, a number you want to see up higher. Isaiah Gustav averaging 6 points per game, as is J.J. Yearout. Both sophomores seen a lot of time on the floor, and 6 points per game is definitely some pretty good numbers for them. 3 points per game, no, that's not right, because Kyle Smith has not played yet on the varsity, so those stats are from somewhere else. Apparently, maybe the previous person that was in that spot. I'll have to correct that. Landon Holmes averaging 3 points per game. 2 points per game. Well, Kean Garcia's played, I think, once. He's got 2 points. Should be 3 points, I think, because I thought it was a three-pointer that he made in his first bucket of the game, unless he was on the line. Anyway, and that's about it. Xavier Sloper also averaging 6 points per game. So you got 3 sophomores averaging 6 points per game, which is pretty solid. And we're just about ready to get starting lineups here as both teams huddling with their coaches. I didn't realize that the clock was running out there on the opening warm-ups. So we're about ready to get starting lineups lined out for you and get this game underway. We've got the Jaguars of Genesis Preparatory Academy and the Lumberjacks from St. Mary's getting ready to do battle here on the court. Literally the court. Starting lineup we'll figure out for the Lumberjacks first, of course. Pretty sure our first starter is the senior, Wyatt Holmes. Also, senior number 44, Seth Swallows, be starting tonight. Number 32 of Xavier Sloper on the starting lineup.
Now for our starting lineup with the St. Mary's Lumberjacks.
Landon Holmes getting the start tonight. As he had a good game against, it's not a surprise to see Landon getting the start as he had a solid game against Timberlake.
Sophomore number 3, Jack Sparta.
And the other starter for the Lumberjacks, the number 3 of sophomore Jack Sparta.
Junior number 15, Landon Holmes.
Oh, that's only 4 starters I've got marked out there.
Sophomore number 32, Xavier Sloper.
Who did I miss? No, I've got to have 5 on there. Yeah, I've got 5. Okay.
Seth Swallows.
So that is the starters for your Lumberjacks.
Brian Chase and Don Everland.
And the starters for the Jaguars.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Genesis Prep Jaguars.
First starter is the number 1 of 5'8" junior guard, Spencer Farrell. We've also got the starter sophomore, 5'9" sophomore guard, number 22, Brady Rubert.
Junior number 1, Spencer.
Looks like the number 5'9" junior guard, Dylan Tosh.
Junior number 5, Dylan Tosh.
Next starters for the Jaguars, number 33,
Junior number 10,
junior 6'4" junior center, Silas Blood. And the next starter, final starter, is the number 10, 6' junior center, Ethan Martin. Lumberjacks in their green and gold, the Jags in white and gold. White jerseys, gold numbers. Lumberjacks will be going left to right on your radio dial as the Jags will go right to left to start. It'll be Wyatt Holmes going up against number 33 of Silas Blood at midcourt to get things going here this evening. See if Lumberjacks can get out to a fast start in this one. It's one of their struggles as well, not starting fast. 2 guys in the center court circle ready themselves, Blood and Holmes. The official steps into the circle. The ball is up. The tip is controlled by the Lumberjacks. They're going to get some nice ball movement there. Over to Jack Sparta, and the Lumberjacks will strike first. Landon Holmes with the assist. Lumberjacks lead 2-0. Some pressure from Lumberjacks in the backcourt, pulling out of it kind of quickly. Jaguars have it up top. That's Rubert. Rubert swings it to Farrell. Farrell back to Rubert. Rubert drives left side. Shot blocked away by Wyatt Holmes. Rebound goes to the Jags, though. Going to get a 3-point shot on the way. It's short. Rebound to Sloper. Sloper gets it to Sparta, and Lumberjacks move ahead. Going to get a move to the bucket by Wyatt Holmes. Nice, strong layup. It is up and good, and the Lumberjacks lead by 4-0 early going. Rubert has the ball, left side of the floor for the Jags. Takes it to the top of the key. The wings over to Tosh on the right side. Back to Rupert on the left. He's going to try to drive. Gets turned away by Holmes. Now back to top. Now middle of the blocks. Top Farrell. Farrell for 3. Knocks it down for the Jaguars.
Silas Blood with the assist.
Assist from Silas Blood as Farrell strikes first for the Jaguars. 4-3 Lumberjacks lead. Swallows with the ball up top, gets it up to Sloper. Sloper straight away, swings over to Barta, right side, back to the top to Sloper. Sloper for 3. It's up and good. Give Barta the assist for the Lumberjacks. 7-3. Jacks stretch it back to a 4-point lead. Pressure from the Lumberjacks. Jaguars get it across the timeline, working left side, going to get a little bit of a hack at the ball there. Got some hand with it. Sloper going to get called for the foul. Coach Chase kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? Don't be slapping at that ball. Jags will inbound from underneath. Up to the top to Rubert. Rubert working right wing. Now trying to get it inside. Deflected away by Holmes, but the Jags keep possession. Now to Farrell. Farrell working right side. Down to the corner. Tosh. Now look at the low post. Working is Martin. Martin can't find an open look with Holmes on him. Back to the corner. Three on the way by Tosh. It won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Landon Holmes. Lumberjacks take it the other way. Barta up top. Swings over to Landon. Back to Barta. Barta near the midcourt circle. Sets up the Lumberjack offense. Calling for a screen. Brings the ball to the right side. Now, still surveying. Goes to the corner to Swallow. Seth gets the open three off the rim. No good. That one was almost in, but not quite, as it just kissed that rim and it fell off the rim. Shot on the way, three-pointer by Farrell, no good. From the corner, rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Jaguars, so the ball will go over to the Lumberjacks. If it's Lumberjacks, the team rebound. 7-3, Jacks lead by 4. Barta will inbound. Sloper comes back to take that inbound pass, gets it right back to Barta. Barta playing point, brings it across. Sets up the Lumberjack offense, swings over to Sloper. Sloper working on the right side of the floor. Takes it to the left side, gets over to Landon Holmes. Holmes with the three, off the glass, won't fall in for him. Rebounds the Jaguars. Jags back the other way. Tosh, cross-court pass to Rubert. Rubert, right corner, short corner, back to the wing to Martin. Still working on that right side. Rubert now to the left side. Tosh. Looking for the man in the post. Going to get the shot up. Won't go. The little sky hook won't fall in. Rebound goes to Barta. And was that Wyatt that threw it away? Wyatt Holmes throws that ball away.
Brock Barta checks in for the Lumberjacks as well.
So Jack Barta is going to go out. Brock Barta comes in. Gustav, year out. Boy, making lots of substitutions here for the Lumberjacks. Swallows goes out. 7-3, Lumberjacks lead. Under 5 to play, first period. Rubert has the ball, top of the key for the Jags. Now to the number 1 of Farrell, back to Rubert. He's going to set it up. Works his way to the right side, tries to drive all the way down. Gets stood up by Holmes. Ball loose. Almost got a nice deflection there by Barta, but Spencer Farrell buries the three from the corner. 7-6, Jacks hold on to a 1-point lead. Year out controls, gets it over to Holmes. Holmes right side. That's Wyatt. Now over to the top to Gustav. Jack Barta, corner right side. Now back to the top to Year out. Year out surveys. He's going to test the right side. Nice move to the bucket. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound went to Landon Holmes. Back to Year out. Year out shot again won't fall in. This time the rebound taken by the Jags, I think. And a foul, I think, against St. Mary. It might have actually been a rebound to Holmes and then a foul called on Holmes. And I think they called it an offensive foul, so I'm going to say that actually rebound went to St. Mary's, but it doesn't matter. 7-6, Jacks lead by 1. Tosh over to Rupert. Rupert into the lane, picks up his dribble, has the ball stripped out of his hand. Going to get a steal by Year out. Year out, drives, lays it up and in, and the foul. So Year out gets the steal, gets the turnover point, gets the foul, goes to the free throw line. The foul goes against, I think they said it was, okay, number 5. That's Tosh. Year out, 50% from the charity stripe on the season. And he makes the bonus 3-point play there for Year out. 10-6, Jacks stretch it back to a 6-point lead, and St. Mary's going to deflect that one out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Jaguars. They'll inbound from in front of the scorer's table on the far side of the floor. And another deflection by Gustav this time, knocking that ball out of bounds. Lumberjacks playing some pretty solid defense at the moment. Farrell will now try to inbound for the Jags, right at that scorer's table. Another deflection, but the Jags able to get possession. It was deflected by Brock Barta. Jags working it around, left side now. Cross-court pass to the corner. Here, Gustav all over the guy in the corner, slapping that ball away. Gustav gets the steal. Nice work by Isaiah Gustav. Brock Barta, back to Holmes. Yeah, Holmes steps back. Steps back, drags that foot, gets called for the travel. Wyatt's going to come out for now. Hayden DeFort checks in for the first time. 10-6, Lumberjacks lead, 3:15 to go first period. Lumberjack boys basketball. Farrell to inbound from the near side. Down near the corner. Farrell gets it in. Lumberjacks over the backcourt pressure. Early with the ball. Cross-court pass. They get it to the elbow. Shot on the way. It's no good. Rebound to Year Out. No. Gustav. Brock Barta controls for the Lumberjacks up top. Over to Year Out. Year Out left side of the floor. Now to the top to Gustav. Gustav over to Year Out. Oh, a steal by the Jags. Jags lay it up and in. That was Tosh with the bucket on the layup. 10-8, Lumberjacks the lead. Gustav, right side, down to the corner to Year Out. Still on the right. Now right wing to Barta. Now they swing it to the left side. Gustav has it. Brings it right. Finds DeFort. Low post. DeFort can't do nothing with it. He finds Gustav. Can't get a shot to fall, though. Rebound goes to the Jags, and then a foul called against St. Mary's. Hayden DeFort gets called for the foul. Lopers coming in for the Lumberjacks. DeFort goes out. I think that was the only substitution made. Jags inbound. 3 fouls against St. Mary's in the first period. 1 for the Jaguars. And Lumberjacks with a steal. Barta gets the steal. Genesis Prep with the turnover. And the layup is up and good by Year Out. 12-8. Lumberjacks lead it by 4. Cross-court pass for the Jags. They're still working in that backcourt. Get it across the timeline. Down to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Tosh. Off the mark. Lumberjacks try to get the rebound. They do. Landon Holmes pulls down the board. Down to the corner. Seth Swallows for 3. It's up and good. Landon Holmes with the assist. I didn't see Seth check in. I got to see who he came in for. Timeout taken by the Jags. Isaiah. And that timeout was a 30 by the Jaguars. We'll be back.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros.
Okay, I have to cut that one off because the action is on. I didn't mean to go that long on the break. Jags with the ball in the backcourt. They get it across the timeline. Rupert down to the corner. Tosh back to Rupert. Fakes the pass to the left. Back to Tosh. Now to the free throw line. Nice ball movement. They get it down inside to number 23 of Meyer, and he puts it up and good. Nice ball movement by the Jaguars that time. Fast ball movement, too. 15-10. Lumberjacks with a 5-point lead. Year Out. Inside to Holmes. Holmes, little hook shot. Too high off the glass. Won't fall in. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. They'll bring it the other way. Rupert right side. Rupert's the free throw line. Back out to Rupert. Now to Farrell. Farrell working right wing. Going to get a deflection as I didn't see him check in, but it is Barta into the game. Jack Barta with the deflection. I got to remember that there's 2 Bartas out there. And 2 Holmeses sometimes. Farrell working down inside, kicks the ball to the corner. 3-pointer on the way long by Tosh. Rebound goes to Swallows. Barta brings it across slowly. That's Jack. Jack works it to the right side, hands it off to Sloper. Sloper controls the offense now from the top. Gets it to Holmes. Lumberjacks kind of playing slowly here as they're not using the shot clock for the varsity boys action either here at Genesis Prep. Once again, the shot clock is not a requirement to be used this year. Will be required or used at state, is not required to be used in regular season, will be next year. Going to get a nice drive to the bucket by Jack Bard. It looked like he had some contact. No foul called. Rebounds the Jaguars. And we get a turnover the other way by the Jaguars. It won't amount to anything as the first period comes to an end. St. Mary's leads 15-10 going into the second period. We'll be back.
Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new express lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors for Lumberjack Sports. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to be doing what we're doing, bringing you the action live when you can't make it to the Lumberjack games. Lumberjack boys lead 15-10. See if we can make it a sweep tonight of the games. The girls won, JV boys won. Now the boys need to complete it and get their first win of the season. This is a very good Genesis Prep team, though. So they took St. Mary's very close in some games last year. They have the only senior they lost last year that was a big part of their play was Curtis Russworm. They also lost Carson Rubert, but they were 10-11 last year. They were 4-1 on the early going of this season, 1-0 in league play. Jags will start with the possession. I'll make some adjustments to my lineup here in a minute. St. Mary's has got some changes on the floor as we do have Holmes and we do get another steal by St. Mary's. Not sure. See, Landon Holmes, I think, is out right now. And a turnover by Genesis Prep. Shot on the way from three-point range by Sloper. It's no good. Rebound to the Jaguars. So I think I've got my lineup right on the floor. For Lumberjacks with Wyatt Holmes, Jack Bard, J.J. Yearout, Xavier Sloper, and Seth Swallow. Jags have the ball. Going to get a steal by Sloper. He picked the pocket as the Genesis Prep player looked away for a moment. Going to get a straightaway three just about from Swallows. It's just off the mark. Rebound chase down by Holmes, though. Lumberjacks will reset their offense. Jack Barta calls out the offense from between the circles. Works his way to the left side. Picks up the dribble. Goes to Swallows. Back over to Barta. Barta looking to the low post to Holmes. Holmes working his way in. Going to spin. Shot off the glass and good. Nice, strong move to the bucket by Wyatt Holmes. And we get a timeout taken by the Jags. The St. Mary stretches it to a 7-point lead. Just under 7 to go in the half. St. Mary's leads at 17-10. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary.
6:52 to go in the first half. Lumberjacks lead 17-10 over the Genesis Preparatory Jaguars. Jags will inbound. St. Mary's showing a full court press on. Jags to Farrell. Farrell gets it back over to the number 10 of Martin, and they get it across the timeline. Rupert with the ball now. To Tosh. Tosh working left side of the floor for the Jags. They have Farrell in the corner. Barta all over Farrell. Farrell can't get away from him. Got a little bit of a body contact there and going to get the foul against Jack Barta. First foul, I believe, against him. First foul of the second quarter. Lumberjacks did make a substitution. J.J. Yearout, I think, went out. Isaiah Gustav checked in that timeout. Shot on the way, three-pointer from Farrell. Won't fall. Rebound to Sloper. First miss from three-point range for Farrell. Lumberjacks get the ball to the top to Sloper. Back over to Swallows. Now back to the midcourt circle to Jack Barta. Coverage comes out on him. Looks like a little bit of a man defense from the Jags. Now to Sloper. Sloper straightaway three, just off the mark. Getting that rebound was not the Lumberjacks. Swallows almost had it. Jags go the other way, and I believe it was Farrell with the bucket on the layup for the Jaguars. They set an assist for the Jags as well. 17-12, 5-point lead for St. Mary's. Barta to Swallows, looking inside to Holmes. Wyatt working, going to try to make some room, can't get it, double teamed in there. Gets the ball out to Seth. Seth with the three-pointer just off the mark. Fighting for that loose ball. It's going to go out of bounds off of St. Mary's. So that one, 50-50 ball, could have went either way, and it ended up going the way of the Jags. Seth Swallows comes out, checking in Landon Holmes for the Lumberjacks. Five Lumberjacks already with points here in the first half of play. A little extra step there by the number 10 of Martin. He's going to get called for the travel for the Jaguars. That'll give the ball back over to the Lumberjacks. 5:29 to go in the first half. 17-12, Lumberjacks with the lead. Sloper into Jack Barta. Barta will bring it across the timeline. Works his way to the right. Right wing, looking. Back to Holmes. Holmes up top into Landon or Wyatt. Oh, Wyatt Holmes gets called for the charge there. Wyatt's going to come out. 2 fouls for him. Year out comes back in for him. Apparently you can't use your behind to try to back yourself in that much. Trying to get the pass all the way down the floor. I thought that foul was on the floor. I do agree with the foul, but I thought the contact was made before the shot was ever up, but it's kind of like a in the motion type of thing. So Sloper gets the foul called against him. The Jags make the layup. That is Tosh with the bucket. He'll go to the free throw line for the first time for the Jags. 3-point play attempt here. Free throw is no good. Ball is tipped out for the rebound for the Jags, though. 17-14, Lumberjacks see their lead cut to 3. And then try to pass it inside. Ball taken away. St. Mary's with the steal. Down to Landon Holmes. Holmes spinning inside, gets the ball stripped out of his hand. Jags with the ball. Rubert leans into Barta, backs the ball back out. Tosh for 3. Off the mark. Year out goes up for the rebound for the Lumberjacks. And a travel the other way against St. Mary's. Who was that had the ball? Who traveled? Was it Landon? Hayden checks in. Hayden DeFort checks in for the Lumberjacks. Trying to see if he checked out. Sloper checks out. And a foul against St. Mary's. That foul goes against Year Out. 4th foul against the Lumberjacks. Halfway through the second. Brock Barta will check in for his brother Jack. St. Mary's holds on to a 3-point lead. 3-pointer on the way. It's off the mark. Rebound to Gustav. And a foul, I think, against the Jaguars there. That foul goes against Tosh. Checking in for the Jags is early. Going out is Tosh. First foul of the second period for the Jaguars. 4.5 to go in the second period. 17-14. St. Mary's with the lead. St. Mary's has been a little bit without a bucket now. Jags have cut into that lead. St. Mary's is led by as much as 7. Inside to Holmes. Back out to Year Out. Year Out for 3. A little bit short on that shot. Rebound to DeFort. And then DeFort is going to be fouled. That foul goes against Ethan Martin. It's his first, team second. Lumberjacks will inbound. Into Gustav. Shot is up and good. Highly contested shot. Good inbound pass. Year Out with the assist. 19-14. 5-point lead for St. Mary's. Farrell has the ball, right wing for the Jaguars. Down to the corner. Looking inside, going to get a steal by Holmes. Holmes deflects that ball out to his teammate. Going to look inside to Year Out with a layup, the assist from Gustav. 21-14, St. Mary stretches it back to a 7-point lead. Farrell, little fadeaway jumper, won't go. Rebound to Gustav. Lumberjacks the other way, going to get a three-pointer on the way from Barta. It's off the mark. Ball tipped around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. And it'll be a team rebound for the Jaguars. 21-14, St. Mary's back to that 7-point lead. Jags get it in. Going to get another steal by Year Out. Turnover by Genesis Prep. DeFort, the corner to Gustav, right side. Working into the lane. Shot is up. It won't fall in. Landon Year Out goes up big for the rebound, though. Landon gets fouled. I don't know if they're calling. Yeah, it is a shooting foul. Spencer Farrell picks up foul number 1. Holmes at the free throw line, only been 40% from the cherry stripe on the season. Lumberjacks have struggled a little bit from the free throw line, and Landon's going to miss that first one. Emus Nichols checks in for the Jaguars. Looks like Swallows is checking in possibly for Landon because he didn't come in at that one. So if Landon makes this free throw, and he does, and now Seth will check back in and Landon will go out. St. Mary's back to an 8-point lead, 22-14, largest lead of the game for the Lumberjacks. Gonna get a drive right to the lane, just kind of let him go was Emus Nichols with the bucket for the Jags. Going to get the ball to Gustav, back to top to Brock Barta, now to Swallows. Swallows looking, can't get it into the post. They swing it back around. Then the drive is going to be Gustav. Nice strong move to the bucket, and it's up and good. Gustav has 4 points. Year Out with 7 so far. Jags working on the right side of the floor, now to the top of the key. Nichols with the three-point shot. It's up and good. Straight away for Enos Nichols. And St. Mary's going to take a timeout. 24-19, Lumberjacks with the lead. Full timeout taken by Coach Chase. We'll be back.
Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credits for monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
We're back after the full timeout by the Lumberjacks. 4 timeouts for St. Mary's, 3 timeouts left for the Jaguars. 24-19, St. Mary's up by 5, led by as much as 8. See if St. Mary's made some substitutions here. They have. Swallows, I think, has gone out. Sloper back in. I think that's the only substitution made. Shot up, no good. Rebound to the miss was by Year Out. Rebound and putback was made by DeFort. 26-19, Lumberjacks with the lead, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jack Barr, yeah, I got the right guys out there. Got a full sophomore except for one out there for the Lumberjacks, and there's going to be a charge as, again, the sophomores making their presence felt right now, and taking the charge is Gustav. The charge goes against Rubert with his first foul. 4 fouls for each team now. Second period, next foul for either one puts the opposite team to the free throw line. Jack Barta working right side, or Brock Barta. Now to Sloper. Sloper drives left side. Layup up and good. Nice move by Sloper. Best I've seen the Lumberjacks play shooting the ball wise so far, and actually the thing that's different so far is St. Mary's isn't living and dying by the three-point shot. Nice shot by Farrell. Three-pointer up and good. With pressure in his face. 9 points, 11 points for Farrell, 9 of them from three-point range. 28-22, Lumberjacks with the lead. Jack Barta working on the left side. Gets it into Gustav, short corner left side. Trying to get it to a cutting Year out, and it's going to be a stolen pass by the Jags. Bringing it the other way is Farrell. Down to the corner. Rubert with 3. It's up and good. 2 quick three-pointers for the Jags. Has cut it to a 3-point lead for St. Mary's. 28-25. Year out. Out to Sloper. Sloper for the corner. 3. It's up and good. Lumberjacks answer back. 31-25. Jacks with the lead. 30 seconds on the clock in the first half. Driving is Emus. Shot no good by Nichols. I think it was a shot. Maybe he was trying to kick it out to the corner. Going to get a deflection by Year out, I'm going to call it. Checking out for St. Mary's for a breather is Sloper. Checking in is Jamin Harold. Farrell to inbound from the corner. Near sideline. Into Rubert. 21 seconds on the clock. Rubert, little shake and bake. Tries to get to the free throw line. Can't go anywhere. Backs it back out to Nichols. Now into the hands of Rubert in the midcourt circle. Back to Nichols. They're playing catch near the timeline, waiting for that final shot. Waiting probably until there's 6-7 seconds left. Rubert tries to get around. They try to feed it underneath. It's going to be out of bounds. Off of the Jags. They'll turn it over with 3.8 on the clock. Lumberjacks making a quick substitution. Gustav comes out. Swallows in. Jack Barta checks in for Brock Barta as the Twins swap out their positions. Year out, trying to get it. Somebody's going to go all the way to Swallows. Swallows for 3, just off the glass, but a foul called, and he'll shoot 3 at the buzzer. There was a lot of contact there. So Swallows to the free throw line. The foul goes against the 23 of Meyer. Seth, 50% from the charity stripe on the season. Oh, they're going to put, I wonder if they're putting a tick of a second on the clock because they do have guys lining the block. So 1 second on the clock. Not going to make too much of a difference in the case of a miss, really. As Seth lines up the first free throw, that one is good. 32-25. Jack stretched the lead back out. 7-point lead for St. Mary's. Second free throw. That one he leaves a little short. Seth has 4 points on the night. Second free throw is up and good. Or third free throw is up and good, I should say. 33-25, 8-point lead for the Lumberjacks, and that's how the first half will come to an end. St. Mary's holding on to that 8-point lead. The Jaguars have cut it down a couple of times, but St. Mary's has answered and has been able to keep that lead stretched back out to 8 going into the halftime break. We'll take a break, come back with some halftime statistics.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home, shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
We're back, halftime here at the courts. Genesis Preparatory Academy home court for basketball action at the Real Life Ministries in Post Falls. Lumberjack boys lead 33-25 over the Jaguars. First half action, the Jags shot pretty darn good from the field. They were 50% from two-point range, 42% from three-point range, 45% from the floor. They were 0 for 1 from the free throw line. The Lumberjacks, they were 58%, 59% from two-point range tonight so far, 27% from three-point range for a field goal percentage of 46% for the Lumberjacks, also 67% from the free throw line. So all things doing pretty well for the Lumberjacks so far in the first half. Looking at the turnovers, St. Mary's has 6 turnovers, the Jags with 11. 5 assists for the Jags, 6 assists for St. Mary's. The Lumberjacks hold a slim edge rebounding with 15-12. Both teams have 10 defensive rebounds. St. Mary's with 5 offensive. The Jaguars with 2 offensive rebounds. Steals, St. Mary's has 8 steals. The Jags with 3. And the assist category 6-5 in favor of St. Mary's.
All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Overall, pretty good there. Turnover fouls, 7 for the Lumberjacks, 6 for the Jags. Points off turnovers, St. Mary's with 6 points off turnovers, the Jaguars with 5, so pretty even there. The difference, I think, is St. Mary's has 5 more made two-pointers than the Jaguars. The Jags are 5 of 10, St. Mary's 10 of 17. The Jags, though, have outshot St. Mary's from three-point range, 5 of 12. St. Mary's 3 of 11. So close game, could still go either way. The Jags have cut that lead down to 3 several times. St. Mary's has been able to re-extend that lead back out. Individually for Genesis Prep, Spencer Farrell, the junior guard, has 11 points in the first half. 5 points off the bench for Emus Nichols. 4 points for Dylan Tosh. 3 points for Brady Rubert and 2 points for Gabe Meyer. For the Lumberjacks, nobody in double digits yet, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Lumberjacks scoring. In fact, St. Mary's has 13 points off the bench so far. Leading scorer is J.J. Yearout. No. I take that back. The leading scorer is Xavier Sloper. He has 8 points. Yearout has 7. 5 points for Seth Swallows. 4 points apiece for Wyatt Holmes and Isaiah Gustav. 2 points apiece for Jack Barda and Hayden DeFort, and 1 point for Landon Holmes. Rebounding numbers are in the favor right now of Landon Holmes. He actually leads the team with rebounds with 4. Gustav has 3, 2 for DeFort, 2 for Sloper, 1 for Swallows, 1 for Yearout, 1 for Wyatt Holmes. In the assist category, we've got 2 assists for Landon Holmes, 2 assists for J.J. Yearout, 1 assist for Jack Barda, 1 assist for Gustav. Steals, 3 steals by J.J. Yearout, 2 steals by Sloper, and 1 steal apiece for Landon Holmes, Isaiah Gustav, and Brock Barda. Lumberjacks just need to continue what they're doing. They're playing pretty good so far. They cannot let Farrell get too many open threes, even contested threes. He's been pretty good. They're going to have to lock down Spencer Farrell, as he has made 3 3-pointers so far on the night. The other 2 3-pointers from Nichols and Rubert. St. Mary's might need to also figure out a way to slow down the shooting a little bit of the Jags. They are shooting 50%, so not too bad. Both teams playing very good tonight. If St. Mary's can keep up this pressure, though, maybe the Lumberjacks can get their first win here this evening against the tough Genesis Preparatory Jaguar Academy team. 2.5 minutes till the second half. We'll take a break, come back with the third quarter of action as the teams will switch sides.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Now we're back, just about ready to get the second half started. Once again, Lumberjacks lead 35-25 over the 33-25 over the Jaguars. Non-league action, Lumberjacks trying to get that first win of the season. And then I think next week they have a rematch against Potlatch, who beat them earlier in the year. So that's not going to be an easy game either, but St. Mary's see if they get things going the right direction and get this, see if they can complete this win tonight first off, and then try to string a couple together and help dig themselves out of a hole in the rankings that they find themselves in right now. Teams will switch ends. Lumberjacks will be going right to left on your radio dial. On the floor for the Lumberjacks, their starters, Wyatt Holmes, Jack Barda, Landon Holmes, Xavier Sloper, and Seth Swallows. St. Mary's will start with the possession to start the first possession to start the second half. Jack Barta controls for St. Mary's. To Swallows. Swallows for three. Left that one just a tad bit short. Airballed on that one. So not the way you want to start with your first possession if you're the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's showed a little bit of pressure. Now they back out of it. Only one man in the front court. Forces the bad pass, though, as it was Martin looking for Tosh steering here on the right side, and he overthrew him. Turnover on Genesis Prep. So, I mean, St. Mary's essentially had a turnover on their first possession with the air ball, but Jaguars turn it right back to the Lumberjacks. Swallows right side for the Lumberjacks. Going to give it into Wyatt Holmes, and a lot of contact, no foul called, and it'll end up being a turnover against St. Mary's. Jags working the ball up to the high post, now back to the left side. Tosh out to Rubert. Now back to Tosh, left side. Back to the top to Rubert between the circles. Lumberjacks look to be in a little bit of a zone, a foul away from the ball, and I think it's an offensive foul. It's going to go against Farrell. No, Tosh. That one goes against Tosh. That is his third foul. Bringing it down is Jack Barta for the Lumberjacks. Across the timeline. 1 minute gone. Nobody scored so far. Second half action. Sloper has the ball. Left side. Kicks it to the corner to Swallows. Swallows goes up and gets that. Pass a little bit high and almost out of his reach, but he's able to get to it. Seth, a heck of a golfer as well. Signed with, I think, Spokane Community College to go play golf. And they're going to call a foul there against Landon, and Landon had his head down. The player for the Genesis Prep jumped and came down on him, and Landon gets the foul called against him. Rupert with the ball for the Jaguars, so a little bit of a slow start for both teams, though, here in the second half. Rupert gets a look at three. That's off the mark. Swallows tips the rebound out to himself. St. Mary's will take it the other way. One foul apiece for each team in the third quarter. Jack Barta with the ball, gets a screen, works right side, looks to Holmes. Holmes tries to get it to Swallows. I don't know if he was trying to get it to Sloper. It's going to be a turnover on St. Mary's, but that was kind of a comical one. You're going to get a steal by Sloper, though, the other way. Sloper's going to take it coast to coast, lay it up and in. I don't think Holmes was trying to pass it to Sloper. Sloper just got in the passing lane there and took that ball off the side of his head. Jaguars working. St. Mary's finally scores in the second half. Jags trying to as well. Spin into the paint. Shot up. No good. Fight for the rebound. Going to be taken by Seth. Swallows gets it to Barta. Barta ahead to Holmes. Holmes into the paint. Gets it out to Swallows. Swallows right open. Leaves that one slightly short. Holmes with the rebound for the Lumberjacks, though. Lumberjacks reset the offense. 35-25. Jacks stretch it to a 10-point lead. Largest lead they've seen in the game. Sloper tries to split a couple defenders, and they're going to hold him up enough where he gets called for the travel. So Jack Barta and Seth Swallows goes out. J.J. Yearout comes in, and I think it was Brock Barta checking in. So just about 3 minutes gone, only 2 points scored here in the second half so far. Jags working left side of the floor, Nichols. Nichols on the wing. And a foul getting called underneath, because it looks like it's going to go against St. Mary's this time. Brock Barta picks up that foul. That'll be Brock's first foul, second team foul for St. Mary's. 5:03 to go, third quarter. 35-25, Jacks with the lead. Rubert will trigger the inbound pass from baseline. Looking for an outlet, goes to the top. That ball is tipped up. Oh, and Brock picks up another foul quickly there. A little bit too much contact, and Brock's going to head out. Jack Barta checks back in for his brother. 2 quick fouls puts Brock back over to take a breather. Nichols with the ball for the Jaguars. St. Mary's now with 3 fouls. Working from the left side, Rupert, guarded by Holmes. That's Landon. Now back to the top. Into the hands of Nichols. Nichols right side, cross court to the left side. Jags look like they're slowing the offense down a little bit, and there's going to be a foul there. A little bit of a reach, I think, and a grab by St. Mary's. St. Mary's quickly with 4 fouls. That one might go against, no, I thought it was going to go against Landon, but that one goes against Jack Barta. That's his second foul. Gustav checks in for the Lumberjacks. Holmes will go out. Coach Chase wanting an explanation on that foul. I'm not sure if it was Brock or Jack or Landon, but one of them did grab a hold of him and turn his body. So I think it was a good call on a foul. Shot up and good by the 22 of Rupert. Gonna try to drive, and that shot is blocked by the Jags. They'll take it the other way on the rebound. 3-point shot on the way by Rupert. It is up and good. And the Jags make it a 5-point ball game. 35-30, St. Mary's with the lead. Gonna have Jack Barta pull up jumper. It won't fall in for him. Pretty good look. Year out got the rebound. Year out shot won't go in on the putback attempt, but he'll be fouled. Their second foul on Rupert. JJ Year out to the free throw line for St. Mary's. First free throw leaves that one a little bit short. Landon Holmes checks in. Xavier Sloper goes out. Year out second free throw on the way. Oh, just off the mark on that one as well. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. They'll bring it the other way, still trailing by 5. Rupert has it near side. Top of the key now, working against Landon Holmes. Good defense by Landon. Lumberjacks force a turnover by the Jaguars. St. Mary's will inbound. Gustav will trigger it from the back court. Baseline into Jack. Jack Barta brings it down to the Lumberjacks. Jack works up top, swings over to Landon Holmes. Landon gets it out to Wyatt Holmes. Wyatt directing traffic now to Jack Barta, working right side. Now back to the top to Wyatt. Back to Jack. Jack, little head fake, surveys, back out to Wyatt. Now to Gustav. Gustav back up to Holmes. Jack thought about a 3, decides not to. Drives low post, backs it back out. Back up to Wyatt Holmes. St. Mary's, one thing they're doing tonight, they're being a little bit more patient with the ball as well. Jack Barta with the ball. Over to Landon Holmes. Landon works in to the high post. Shot is up and good. Landon had the ball almost swiped away from his hand, able to keep control and makes the spin, puts the jump shot up from the elbow. 37-30, Lumberjacks lead. Low-scoring third quarter. Rupert tests the right side of the lane, backs back out. Landon all over him. Foul over underneath, away from the ball, and these away from the ball fouls kind of kill you. That one goes against Jack Barta, and we're going to get the first action of the season from the junior Trenton Ribrick. Hayden DeFort also going to check in. Fifth foul will send the Jags to the free throw line. Jaguars 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. Oh, now it's Sloper. Hayden DeFort like he was going to come in. Now they switched it up. It's Nichols with the first free throw up and good. Oh, where is Ribrick? Oh, there he is. And also coming in with Sloper. Second free throw is going to fall home for the Jags. 37-32, 5-point lead. Three-pointer on the way from Year Out. It won't fall in. Landon Holmes, though, pulls down the rebound, and Landon Holmes puts it up and good. 39-32. Going to get a steal for Lumberjacks. Year out with the steal. Turnover by Genesis Prep. Sloper has the ball left side. Swings it to Gustav on the right. Gustav picks up his dribble, looking for an outlet. Gets to Ribrick. Ribrick shot high off the glass. Rattles home. First bucket of the season for Ribrick. Nichols brings it down for the Jags. 41-32. St. Mary's with the lead. Minute 45 to go in the third. Swinging the ball to the right side of the floor. Nichols, or left side. Nichols loses the handle, goes right to his teammate. Thankfully for the Jaguars, but another steal by Year Out. Year Out is just having his way on defense. He drives. Shot won't go. He'll be fouled. Second foul against Farrell. Year Out back to the charity stripe for the Lumberjacks. First free throw up and good. 8 points for Year Out. Loper's going to come out. Hayden DeFort checks in for the Lumberjacks. 42-32, back to a 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Next free throw. That one looks good. Nothing but net for Year Out. Up to 9 points on the game for Year Out. Sloper leads the team right now with 10. Bringing it down for the Jags is Nichols. Nichols works right, works left, picks up his dribble at the elbow, kicks out to Farrell. Farrell open three, off the mark on that one. Rebound by Holmes. Landon. Lumberjacks take it the other way. Landon Holmes controls it. He's going to hand it off to Gustav. Gustav will set up the offense. Little weave up front. St. Mary's slowing things down. No shot clock in this game, so St. Mary's can stall a little bit. Lots of contact there before DeFort and Nichols. Nichols comes out, almost gets the steal. Holmes picks up his dribble, gets it out to Year Out. Year Out drives from the right side. Ball slapped away from behind. St. Mary's will keep the possession. Jaguars making a substitution. Coming in is Rubert. Lumberjacks making a substitution. Wyatt Holmes checks in. Ribrick goes out. Lumberjacks get the ball in. Little alley-oop action. Can't get the shot to go. A little bit of contact there. Kind of surprised there's no whistle, but the rebound goes to Jaguars. Nichols, left side, drives, picks up the dribble, gets held up. A little bit of contact there. Gets shot up by the Jags, I think from three-point range. No good. Holmes with the rebound. Hands it off to Landon Holmes. Holmes will set up the offense. He's going to hand it off to Wyatt. 20 seconds on the clock. Hand it to Gustav. St. Mary's that little weave up top again. Landon Holmes. A lot of contact there by Nichols. There's going to be a foul against Genesis Prep. First foul for him. Fourth team foul for the Jaguars. 11 seconds on the clock. 43-32. St. Mary's lead is 11. Wyatt Holmes has the ball for the Lumberjacks. Straight away. Kicks it to the corner on the left side to Landon. Landon drives. Little floater up and good. Nice looking drive and layup from the baseline. And that's the bucket at the buzzer. 45-32. Jacks lead going into the fourth. We'll be back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-877-22.
And the Jags start with the first possession. They thought they had a good open drive, and Wyatt Holmes comes in and blocks it away and takes the rebound. Looks like a steal the other way by the Jags, though. Tosh to the corner to Rupert. Rupert drives left side. Nowhere to go with it. Out to the left or right side to Rupert now. Now to the top to Farrell. That was an impressive block by Holmes there, coming from way away to get back and block that ball out of the way. And there's a lot of contact going on there. Some away from the ball and some at the ball. And the foul that gets called is Gustav taking the charge. There was a lot of contact, I think, between Holmes and one of the other Jaguars away from the ball. And that was Hayden DeFort that was, actually it was DeFort, not Holmes, with that contact. I think that's why Coach Chase took him out before, let him calm down a little bit from all that contact going on with the other guy for the Jags. 45-32, St. Mary's with the 13-point lead. Get it down to Year Out. And Year Out takes a little bit of an extra shuffle there and gets called for the travel. Right now, 3 sophomores lead the team in scoring tonight. Sloper with 10, Year Out 9, Holmes, Junior is the other one. 2 sophomores and a junior. Holmes, turnover by the Jags. St. Mary's the other way. They're going to find Wyatt Holmes, but a little bit too deep on the pass. Holmes has to save it back in. Got to give it as a turnover to Wyatt. Jags with a 3-pointer on the way. A little bit off kilter was Rupert. Rebound was no good. Or the shot was no good. Rebound, but then a steal by Barta, I believe it was. And a turnover on Genesis Prep. And Landon Holmes gets called for a little extra step there. So a couple of turnovers by both teams. Gustav's going to check out. Xavier Sloper checks in for St. Mary's. 45-32 the score. Lumberjacks lead is 13 with 6.5 to go in the contest. Lumberjacks looking for their first win of the year. Rupert brings it down for the Jaguars. Hands it off to Farrell. Farrell back to Rupert, left wing. And, they're going to call the block on Jack Barta. That was a close one. Rupert put his shoulder down, and Jack must not have been quite positioned properly to get the call. That'll be the 4th foul, I believe, on Jack, and it is. So Jack will come out. Brock will go in. Brother for brother. That's kind of the way that sub's been going all evening. Brock Barta has 2 fouls on him. Jags with a 3-pointer. Tosh on the way. No good. Rebound by Wyatt Holmes. St. Mary's brings it back. Jack Barta controls for the Lumberjacks. Works it to the left. Kicks it to the top to Holmes. Now to Sloper. Back to Wyatt. And a foul underneath. Who's that going to go against? That's going to go against the Jaguars. Looks like it's going to be number 25 early with the foul. His first, second team. Subs come in for the Jags. The number 10 of Martin, the number 33 of Blood. St. Mary's will inbound from underneath. Year Out, trigger it in. Looking up top to Sloper. Sloper looks one way, goes the other way to Holmes. That's Wyatt. Back up to Brock Barta. Brock on the midcourt circle. Works his way to the left a little bit, down to the corner to Year Out. Year Out working around Farrell, and Farrell going to call for a foul there. That is his third. Third on the team in the 4th. 5:47 to go in the contest. St. Mary's 45, Jags 32. Brock Barta controls it once again. Top of the key, picks up his dribble. Looking for an outlet, goes to Year Out. Year Out can't find an open, looking for Holmes inside. He's covered up. Sloper's going to test. He drives in, dishes it off to Landon Holmes, and Holmes with a nice little step on the layup, and the Sloper assist. That puts, that should be, no, that gave the wrong score there. That was Landon Holmes with the made bucket.
Timeout, Jaguars.
And I think the Jags turned the ball over. Now we get timeout by the Jags. 5:22 to go in the game. It is a full timeout by the Jaguars. We'll be back.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is a place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
47-32, Jacks with the lead. I believe that is now a 15-point lead for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks with the ball. Brock Barta trying to bring it down. Seth has checked back into the game for St. Mary's. I think it's Landon Holmes has gone out. Brock Barta to the corner. Year out for three. It's good. JJ Year out with the bucket. That puts JJ over the double digits. He has 12 points on the game. Three-pointer on the way from Rupert. Shot won't go. Lots of contact. Ball going to be saved back in. Goes to the Lumberjacks as a team rebound as the Jags saved it back in. Wyatt Holmes up top. Two players in double digits for St. Mary's, Sloper and Year out. Brock Barta kicks it out to the corner to Wyatt Holmes. Wyatt Holmes for three. It's up and good. (53-32). Lumberjacks have stretched that lead out pretty good now. Three-pointer on the way by Tosh. It won't fall from the corner. Wallows with the rebound. Wyatt Holmes now, I don't know. We're going to get a three-pointer on the way by Seth. It won't fall in for him. And the rebound goes to the Jaguars. And we're going to get a foul the other way. That one goes against St. Mary's, I think, or JJ Year out with the foul. Second foul for JJ. St. Mary's takes a timeout. It's a full 4 minutes to go. 53-32. Lumberjacks lead. We'll be back.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses. And most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
And we are back after the timeout. St. Mary's leads 53-32 over the Jaguars. I see Wyatt Holmes, 7 points for Wyatt Holmes. St. Mary's has four guys almost in double digits. Farrell for three, nothing but net. And Farrell is very good. I got to give credit where credit is due. That is his fourth three-pointer, but it's only his first bucket in the second half. And if my calculations are correct, that's only 10 points in the second half for the Jaguars. Yeah, not the Tigers. Year out has the ball, working right side. Gets tripped up. Blocking foul going to be called against the Jaguars. Coach Chase was looking for one on the first contact that came, didn't get it in. That is Farrell's 4th foul for the Jaguars. Yeah, it's 14 points on the game, does Farrell. But he's been quiet in the second half. Into Sloper. Sloper picks up his dribble, looking for an outlet, gets it over to Year Out, right side of the floor, back to the top to Barta. It's Brock Barta. We're really close to backcourt violation by Brock. Got that toe just to the edge of the line. Sloper back to Brock Barta. Now back to the top to Holmes. St. Mary's working, trying to kind of slow things down a little bit, but also being patient. Getting it to Swallow. Swallow's out to Brock. Brock's 3 won't go. Rebound, so goes to Sloper. And Sloper gets the putback. Sloper now at 12 points on the contest. Too soft, a steal by Year Out, as he's, like I said earlier, been all over defensively, and he lays that up and in. Year Out doesn't want to be tied with anybody for points. He breaks that tie, 14 for him. Ball loose, body's on the floor, and a foul, I think, against, who's that against, St. Mary's? No, it's against the Jaguars. It's against number 5, Tosh, as they're fighting for that 50-50 ball. Substitutions coming for the Lumberjacks. Oh, we're going to be getting some free throws first, as that was the 5th foul. I'll put Brock Barta back in. He's going to shoot the free throws. First time, I believe, with the charity stripe for Brock on the season. Shot is up and good. .23 lead for Lumberjacks. I'll get the subs put in a second. Second free throw up and good. So Brock Barta will come out. Kyle Smith is in. Trenton Ribrick is in. Jamin Harold is in. And Sloper is in. I think I'm missing one other one. Take a look. Jack Barta, 3-pointer on the way by Farrell. It won't fall. Offensive rebound. And I think a foul against St. Mary's there. Sloper with the foul. Sloper will come out. Hayden DeFort checks in for the Lumberjacks. Jags will inbound. Farrell looking for somebody to get it to. Goes all the way to the top of the key. Back to Farrell. Farrell. Right side to the corner to Rubert. Rubert looking at his post. Decides not to try to go to him. Top of the key. Gets it to the number 10 of Martin. And Eaton Martin with his first bucket of the game. They're saying an assist, but I don't really think that was an assist for the Jags, as he made a couple of moves to put that up. Jack Barta controls for the Lumberjacks. He's going to drive. Shot is partially blocked, but he's fouled as well. Send Jack Barta to the free throw line. That foul looks like it's against Farrell, and if it is, that is his 5th, and he'll be checking out of the game. 14 points for Farrell as he fouls out. Sends Jack Barta to the free throw line for the Lumberjacks. This is a performance for Lumberjacks to definitely build on. A good, solid game here against a pretty good team. I mean, like I said, the Jags are 4-1 on the season. Played some pretty tough teams and won. Going to miss the first free throw. Leaves that one just a little bit short. Next free throw. Ooh, that one's off the mark as well. Ball rebounded to the Jaguars. I don't see that one floater over there. That's Kean Garcia, JV player, but he floats to varsity, but he's actually not on the bench tonight for the varsity game. Turnover by the Jaguars.
Landon Gibson for the Jaguars.
Checking in for the Jaguars, number 30 of Gintz, Landon Gintz, the junior forward. 59-37, St. Mary's with the lead. Jack Barta with the ball, 1:21 to go. Jack to Kyle Smith. Kyle Smith for three. It's up and good. Kyle Smith's first varsity bucket is from three-point range. And Kyle is a post player, doesn't shoot a lot of threes. I mean, not in games. He doesn't practice probably, but 62-37. How's that for your first varsity bucket? Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Nichols. It won't fall in. Rebound going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Jags. Team rebound for St. Mary's. 62-37, the score. Lumberjacks in control. Again, great game for St. Mary's tonight. Hopefully this will get things going the right direction for them. St. Mary's to inbound. Hayden DeFort right back over to Barta. Barta will bring it down for St. Mary's. That's Jack. And the clock hadn't started yet, so they'll retake it out. This time Hayden will inbound it. He'll just give it right to Jack. He took a look up, make sure the clock started, and now the game continues. Jack Barta with the ball, gives it to Hayden DeFort. Hayden looking. Top to Harold. Harold over to Barta. Barta working. Top of the key, now to the right side of the floor. Now back to Jamin. Over to DeFort. St. Mary's not necessarily going to take a shot if they don't really, obviously don't need to. They will look into Smith. Now back out to Barta. Barta, little pull-up jumper, gets blocked. A little bit of a size advantage there for I think the number 23 that blocked that is Meyer. 6'2" to 5'6". Ball goes out of bounds off the Jags. Team rebound for St. Mary's. DeFort has it. 15 seconds on the clock. Harold back to Barta. Barta working. Still working. Clock running down. St. Mary's going to let the clock run out, and that'll be it. 62-37. Lumberjacks breaks the losing streak. They are now 1-4 on the season. See if they can get things rolling here in the right direction after a nice solid game here against Genesis Prep. Again, Genesis Prep looks to be a pretty solid team. We'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap things up here from the courts in Post Falls. Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh POW. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work, M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
We are back. The Lumberjacks sweep the Jaguars here tonight in Post Falls. And an incredible effort from the bench for the Lumberjacks. I have to give them the shout-out and the credit right off the bat. I have 28 points off the bench for the Lumberjacks. So the bench scored half the points for St. Mary's tonight, and the starters did the other half. So that's a really good spread. Coach Chase is going to be really happy with the numbers tonight, I think. St. Mary's needs to carry this and get some momentum built off of this. The Lumberjacks and the Jaguars, the Jags shot very well from two-point range, 50%. St. Mary's, though, one of their best nights shooting, of course, 62% from two-point range. Both teams right at 32% from three-point range, 7 of 22 for the Jags, 6 of 19 for St. Mary's. Total field goal shooting, 14 of 36 for Genesis Prep, for 39%. St. Mary's field goal percentage, 50% from the field tonight. Again, Coach Chase going to love to see those numbers. Free throw percentage, St. Mary's would hope a little bit better, 57%, 8 of 14. The Jags, 67% from the charity stripe. St. Mary's, let's see here, looking at turnovers, 21 turnovers for the Jaguars. St. Mary's scores 20 points off those turnovers. St. Mary's with just 12 turnovers. St. Mary's had 6 in the first half, 6 in the second half. The Jaguars only 5 points off the turnovers. The Jaguars only had 12 points in the second half. So the Lumberjack defense really came to life. And one of those defenders, J.J. Yearout, I'll give you some numbers for him in a minute. St. Mary's with 13 steals. The Jags with just 4 steals. Assists, 11 for the Lumberjacks, 6 for the Jaguars. Individually, let's take a look at this. Farrell had 14 points. He only had 3 points in the second half. The next scorer with 8 points was Rubert, 7 points for Nichols off the bench, 4 points for Tosh, 2 points apiece for Martin and Mayer. The Lumberjacks end up with 2 players in double digits, both sophomores. Leading scorer tonight, J.J. Yearout, 14 points on the evening. Xavier Sloper put in 12 tonight for the Lumberjacks. 9 points for Landon Holmes. He's a junior. 7 points for Wyatt Holmes. 5 points for Seth Swallows. 4 points for Isaiah Gustav. 2 points apiece for Ribrick, DeFort, and the 2 Barta brothers. As 1, 2, 3, and Kyle Smith with 3 points. I almost missed him. Cannot miss him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Lumberjacks cashing in tonight in the scoring category. So let's take a look at Yearout first off. 14 points for Yearout to go along with 6 steals. 13 points, 14 points, 6 steals, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and only 1 turnover on the night for JJ. A heck of a game for him. Sloper, he put up 12 points. Sloper, I think, had 3 steals, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 9 points for Landon Holmes. Landon also had, let's see here, did Landon record a steal tonight? He did. Landon recorded 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. His brother, Wyatt Holmes, the senior, 7 points. And Wyatt had 4 rebounds for him with 2 blocked shots. So just overall an excellent night for the Lumberjacks. Again, they get off of that losing streak. Now they've just got to string together some wins here. And I see a young man that we know pretty well, Blake Buchanan, out here. Must be up for the holidays, you know, playing from Lake City High School, plays for Virginia, having a heck of a start to his college career. A lot of alumni here tonight, lots of people in the stands for the Lumberjacks. In any case, St. Mary's comes away with the victory tonight. They sweep the floor, so to speak, or they sweep the games. JV wins it 52-33. Lumberjack girls win a close one, 44-41. And the Lumberjack varsity boys get the win, 62-37. That's going to do it for us here from the courts at Real Life Ministries, Genesis Preparatory Academy's home court for basketball. We hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast today. And I think next week, let me see, I've got the schedules written down here somewhere. First game next week is on the 19th. The boys at Potlatch, 6 o'clock, 7:30, JV and varsity. And then on Wednesday, it'll be girls hosting potlatch at 6 p.m., varsity only. And the 21st, varsity boys host Wallace at 6 p.m. So 3 days, 3 games next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then that looks like about it for that. The wrestling action next week as well, the CIL duels and the Chad Ross invite, both at St. Mary's on the 28th and the 29th. I don't think that's next week, actually. That's after Christmas. So, again, I'm Tim Parrish. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you back here next week for some more Lumberjack basketball on 1240 KOFE St. Mary's.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!